bag.
Hello,
We all say
everybody.
Soda.
bag. Soda. Oh.
Wow. That is one. Welcome back to Tales from the Forgotten Troop. I hope you have your soders popped and ready to go.
Oh my god.
Few announcements before we get started. If you're enjoying what we're doing, there are a few ways to support the show. We have an affiliate link for Hero Forge, so you can get dice and minis. We have what else do we have? Redbubble for merch and merch adjacent things. Lots of fun stuff on there. And a coffee for direct donations. I also saw a little pop-up that you can now right now with your subscriptions, I think you can get Audible bundled. So if you subscribe, get some Audible stuff. If I read that right. I might be making things up, and if so, I'm sorry. What else do I say? If you want to keep up with the updates about the show, that's the other thing. We have a Beacons page with all of our social media stuff, as well as a link to join the Discord where you can see pictures of a very sad boy named Boone, Maria's Boone, who had surgery. He's the saddest boy right now.
He has worn the cone
Cone
and has stopped
head?
functioning.
He's stuck in the cone of shame right now.
Yeah.
If you're watching the video on YouTube, you can catch us live pretty much weekly. I think we're back to our solid weekly schedule after
Maybe.
More or less.
I
lots
think
of
so.
stuff. Yeah.
It's a touch and go for a while.
Yeah.
We
We had things and stuff to
Yeah.
do.
live.
Thanks.
Stuff and things. That's all I got. Over to Crow for unhinged soda flavors. Since that's apparently a
Ooh.
thing now.
Soda flavors.
In
I mean,
soda
The
pronunciation.
go-to unhinged flavor is bacon, but I don't know if that's the grossest flavor I've ever experienced.
I feel like I'm gonna
Ketchup.
start saying soda just to annoy people.
Oh my gosh.
I love
It
to
is
do
a
things to annoy
fantastic
people.
pronunciation of soda.
It is.
I think the nastiest one I have ever experienced has to be buffalo chicken wing soda.
Not for me.
Like, if you ever wanted spicy to be fizzy, too.
I was gonna say I haven't had that many different types of soda, but I was really hoping I would like Earn Brew, and I did not like Earn Brew.
It is disgusting.
It's
no.
very gross.
We need to go back to that one
not
place that had the unhinged soda things and get that blue one.
Yes.
Which blue one?
There were
There was
so
a
many
like
flavors.
neon blue ass soda
There are
at
so
this
many neon
random
blue
ass gas station that we went to in the
It
middle
wasn't
of
a
fucking
gas station. We
nowhere.
were at a boba place.
It was a boba gas station place.
Oh, hey.
Turn your ears off if you're easily disturbed. But back when I was working in the ER, I was interning or whatever. I saw a guy who was in there having an allergic reaction to buffalo chicken wings, and he threw up all over the ER. And it smelled so terrible, I couldn't eat those for half a year.
Oh no.
God.
I
I'm
wouldn't
sorry.
Well,
That's
I
He was
was
fine, thankfully. But he was like briefly like having a severe allergic reaction to chicken wings.
That's also terrifying.
I was about to have a I have a story
I
like
said
that.
it's
But then I was like,
tangled
oh, that's gonna
with
be
the
another
microphone.
trauma story from my childhood. Never mind, everybody.
Oh god.
We'll skip that.
Let me tell you about the time I saw a guy die in the ER.
God.
That's traumatic. Okay, so now we can. Since Bree did it, I can do it.
Jesus. Alright. We're going to go ahead and add team to the pool, bringing us up to 2.
Oh yeah, we had to clear that up last
We
time.
did.
Why are there so many gourds?
I don't know, Maria. I don't know.
I was tempted to stop and just listen to the drama of trying to establish connection on purpose.
Film.
Alright.
Maria is
but
here,
Maria's
but
been
as a
recording.
hockey player, it's fine.
As we go around and introduce
Okay.
ourselves,
Okay.
what teacher from your past is the most distinct in your memory, in a good or a bad way?
For characters?
You don't need to give specific names.
I'm Brianna. I play Glory. The teacher that I probably most remember from my high school and earlier days was my middle school history teacher, who took a very weird approach to teaching history. I mean, some of it was interactive, And some of it was like when he was teaching us the jungle, he took like some raw meat and just left it on his heater in the winter all day to
Ooh.
simulate the smell of factory, I guess, from Upton Sinclair's The Jungle.
No, thank you.
And he also, like, at one point when he was teaching about the Cold War, he put up a shower curtain as the iron curtain, splitting the room in half, and one half was the capitalist side, and he said they could basically do whatever they wanted for the whole I guess month we were learning about that. On the communist side, we had to refer to him as dear leader and do absolutely everything he told us to. And nobody would listen to me when I said that this was a very reductive and not entirely accurate version of this distinction between economic systems. But why would you listen to me? Just put meat on the heater.
Put that on a shirt. Just put meat on the heater.
We could put whatever we want on a shirt.
I go-
We have a red bubble.
I was gonna say, let me add that to the
Put
chat.
meat on the heater shirts.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I'm Jenna, and I'll be playing Heavenly Katana, aka Mia. And I guess from my past, oh gosh, goodness gracious, a teacher that I remember. Remember a lot of teachers. We'll just go with my math teacher in the 8th grade who advocated for me to get anger management classes instead of getting suspended because I hit a kid over the side of the head with a book because he was making like blowjob and asking her for a lap dance, and I just like whacked him upside the head with a textbook.
Are we talking like textbook or textbook?
Yeah, hardcover textbook.
You could have whacked his dick off, so to be fair, you restrained yourself.
Yeah, you
That's
did.
what I'm saying. And to be honest, she was like, well, she's being a girl's girl, so.
But also, how very HK
Couldn't
coded.
even tell him to shut the fuck up. I mean, he was sexually
God.
harassing her, and I was like, whap. He forgot I was behind him.
That's
That
his
was your first
choice.
mistake. Wha-
She's like, well, I can't let you off with nothing. You smacked the kid over the head with a book. And I was like, I did do that, yes. She was like, I'm just going to see if they can, like, put you in anger management. And thus, I started anger management in middle school.
Did you manage your anger, or did you just...
No,
smack
we
with
got
people's
kicked out
books?
because we did not behave.
Nice.
I
Also tracks.
They said no
never
more anger
expected from
management
anger
for
management
you.
class.
You manage a single anger.
Good
I don't
behavior, I guess.
I don't think that they were equipped to deal with me.
I don't think they thought this through.
No.
I don't think most people are equipped to deal with you.
That's
To be
fair.
honest, Jenna.
That's
Probably
fair.
don't think things through.
Like, it took
I've
me a
definitely
while
had
to
people
feel
go,
equipped for you. I'll be honest.
really, it's hard to get me to do anything when you're an authority figure.
Well, fuck.
It's better now. It's way better now. But then there was no fucking chance. I just did whatever I wanted. I mean, why not? When your mom's like, fuck you if you do, fuck you if you don't. Like, you're just like, I don't give a fuck.
When in doubt, arson.
See?
I would
And
say
I never-
anarchy, but
I never got
It's a
charged with
sort of-
arson, so
Arson
it's
can be
fine.
an important part of an anarchy diet.
For legal purposes, we are joking.
It
Joke.
contains many whole grains that are on fire.
Many coal grains.
That are also on fire somehow.
Lots of things can be on fire if you try hard enough.
This is true.
I want
For
that
legal
on a shirt.
reasons, these are jokes.
Set the world on fire.
It's kind of already on fire. I don't know if we knew that.
I got a notification.
Canada was just on fire not that long ago.
The UK's on fire right now.
Oh god.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
right.
Wildfire,
Yeah.
city fire.
Wildfires. I got a emergency notification to my phone this morning.
Oh,
So
good.
Are you safe?
Canada's also on
yeah,
fire.
we're fine.
I think.
We're okay.
Canada's
I'm
been
not
on
sure they
fire.
stopped being on fire.
Yeah,
No, I don't
Canada-
think
yeah.
Canada ever
It's
did.
No, they've like consistently been on fire for like every year for a long time.
Yeah.
I
Take your
can go
force,
next.
folks.
Yeah.
I'm Bartholomew. I play Thoth, our lovable hentai boy. I think probably one of the most memorable teachers he had was probably one of his high school, or maybe all of his high school math teachers, because they were probably the one group that didn't yell at him.
And drugs.
I can go next. Hi, I'm Tess. I play Elytra, aka Victoria, and I'll go with her teachers. I mean, I'll be fully honest. I feel like Tabs took over her education very early on after adopting her. Let's be honest.
Certainly.
I don't think she goes to school very much, so
It's all online
Just
classes.
somehow
Yeah.
her grades get changed in the system all the time. That's weird.
Oh, heavens no. Tabs just ran her like the military to make sure she got
Yeah.
those grades.
that's why Elytra can audit so many classes at the university as is.
Yeah, university classes are
fair-
a cakewalk compared to some of the education Tabs gave you.
Auditing does not really give you a grade.
That's true. That's fine. I don't think
Best
she
case scenario,
has
you
the
could,
fun.
in theory, you could take them pass fail, in which case you don't have
Yeah.
to really worry about grading as much.
Fair.
But
I don't know if she has the time to take the tests in the classes, though. Is
That
the
is
problem.
probably true. Auditing makes a little bit more sense.
Plus, I don't think she really wants to actually pay for the long classes that she's having bugs sit in on.
Yeah, no, you'd have to secretly audit a class
She's
unless you wanted to,
illegally
like,
auditing the
pay
classes.
tuition, probably.
She's
Yeah.
stealing from the university.
I mean, arguably.
I mean, if you have it, probably not in a law school, but some teachers do get paid if they if they have enough people in their class, and otherwise it gets canceled and they don't get paid.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I know.
in theory, you could put somebody out of a job. In theory, you could put me out of a job.
Be confirmed.
I'm already out of a job.
I mean,
Let's put you out of the job,
But Maria, if you can hear me.
Yes.
Uh,
My most memorable teacher was one of my high school English teachers because he duct taped a kid to the wall.
What?
Fuck yeah.
Did he have a
Yeah,
job
it was for a
after that?
project. It was for a
Oh,
project.
it was like a consensual duct taping.
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
wasn't like they ambushed him and like duct taped him
No,
to the
it was
wall
for a
while he was
project.
knocked out or something. Okay.
Can you imagine?
Project that
Yes.
your teacher to duct tape you to the wall.
During some of our pep rallies at my high school, there would be a contest to vote which teacher should be duct taped to the wall, and they would duct tape a teacher to the wall and take out the chair to make sure it would actually hold. So
They did that. Yeah. They duct taped this kid to the wall and took the chair, and he stayed duct taped to the wall. That
we
was
did
a
that in my
project.
youth group once. It was so funny because we did that to this one kid, and then we just left him there.
Yeah.
He was
That
like,
sounds
Get duct
good.
taped for Jesus?
we came back like a little bit later, but it was very funny in the moment.
Duct tape bondage for Jesus.
Actually,
Bondage for
I just
Jesus.
remembered that's the same kid that
I
almost
want that
drowned
on
himself.
What?
That's the same kid that almost drowned himself. Forget
For
about that.
Jesus?
No, because he wanted to win a contest.
Was it a contest for Jesus?
Alright.
If
Some
actually,
denominations do dunk babies in water.
yes. But it was more like we were all at
Really?
summer camp and being stupid, and he was like, I can hold my breath the longest. And another kid was like, no, you can't. And he's like, watch me.
3 unhinged
familiar with
comment
this name.
entries in this channel in one day.
All from the
So
intro.
far.
we've forgotten about it.
To be
Anyway,
fair,
I didn't
also-
know
yeah,
that channel
yes, fair.
existed, I'll be fully honest.
That's fair. Anyway,
Where? Lily,
maybe we should get to the things.
I need you to
Yes.
go downstairs and get my sticky notes.
Yes, Lily.
Yes.
She needs the sticky notes because
I have
That's
my
where her
I have my
character sheet is
labels,
on
so
it.
that's really all I need.
All right. Well, last we were in San Sebastian, we had a bit of a shorter episode, catching up with Thoth, Elytra, and Glory immediately post Trading Faces, speaking with some folks. Glory had a little bit of a conversation with Mac, who had noticed that she, out of the entire team, was mostly avoiding him. Thoth and Luciferus caught up and had a kiss.
Say it
They
like
were
that.
cute, they were sweet. But I think most impactfully, Elytra and Savannah had an off-the-books conversation about their teams, their relationships, and what, if anything, should be done about that.
You
And how we're
attempted
better than them?
hypothetical teammate
Yes.
theft.
But
Basically, get your shit together, Savannah, and watch your teammate.
You guys are supposed to be the primo young
But
super
DB in a
team.
collar and not in a sex way.
It could be in a sex way. We don't care
It
what
could
they
be
do
in a sex
on their,
way, in
on their
theory,
own
as long
time.
as
That's not really our business.
As long as it's also in a keep him from killing SP way.
Why is he trying to kill SP again? I mean, besides
Because-
the regular,
The normal things.
the
Because of
normal
the Silver
things.
Spectre
Normal
memories.
Yeah.
Oh,
Totally
well,
normal Silver Spectre
Like, oh, this
memories
guy
that
tortured
anybody
you?
could have.
Therefore, I must kill you.
But that's well, whatever.
That's definitely the reasoning, and 100% a clear representation of his thought process.
mhm,
Sins of the
totally
father.
has no nuance or actual credibility, whatever.
I'm great at nuance. I don't know what you're talking about.
But before we get into what I believe was a team meeting the evening after this has happened, HK and SP, did the two of you have something in specific you wanted to do right away after you were dismissed by Savannah, basically?
Well, dismissed by Savannah. You know, just because that would ruin everything, but like, I'm not going to do it. But like, just so that you know, HK huffed, like audibly, when Savannah dismissed her, and it was very much like a "You're not my dad."
Yeah.
That tracks.
You're not the boss of me.
That tracks and is fair.
SP probably just like, all right, whatever, shrugged and then went wherever him and Glory go.
Well, that was...
SP and Glory did go back to the manor, and then SP went to study,
Yeah.
and then Mac talked to Glory, and she got more depressed.
Cool. So HK would probably be at the manor. 'Cause
Moonlighter
that's-
is there with you guys.
Yeah.
SP's roping Moonlighter in to help him study.
Yes.
Moonlighter's like, I can't fucking.
Moonlighter is
I have
going through the
flashcards.
flashcards
Take
with
my
him.
Actually-
flashcards.
Actually, not only would he be helping, I think he is shockingly knowledgeable.
About
I
what
would
are you
hope
studying
so.
for?
He's on parole.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
About manslaughter. And
Oh yeah, no,
women's slaughter.
that actually
and
that actually
person
might
of
be.
non-specific gender slaughter.
Them
Did
slaughter.
Arm loss.
Them
Them
slaughter.
Did somebody die while we were gone?
No. Not yet, anyway.
Okay. HK
but
didn't do it this time.
This time.
This time.
It takes a little bit longer, but Thoth Elytra, I assume the two of you would be headed back to the manor at some point.
Yeah.
I think Elytra was planning to right after her meeting.
Yeah. So,
Unless Tabs intervenes.
she has not yet. Again, she's being suspiciously quiet at the moment.
Well,
I want a scene with Moonlighter and SP studying because it's funny.
Alright. What's this one?
I don't know. Let me look up a law thing really quick. I don't know. Magna Carta. It's always the Magna Carta.
This is San Sebastián tort law.
And this one?
A tort would be so good, like a nice slice of cake. Shit. Constitutional
Magna
law.
Carta
That one's
hurts it.
constitutional law. It falls under freedom of religion. It's a strange Martian religion, but it still technically falls under freedom of religion.
Correct.
Do I need to know the name of the religion?
No.
I don't think so, right?
I'm not certain how to pronounce this, so I'm guessing no. Of course, I don't know why you're doing this. If this is for a test, good luck.
It's the biggest test of my life, bro.
Oh yeah, finals are coming up. Jeez. Sorry, dude.
Are there finals? Should I be worried about the finals? I should be worried about finals.
What?
I'm still thinking about cake, man. Tort laws. Tort laws have nothing to do with pastries. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe it was just me who didn't know that.
I feel like there's this moment where he kind of like glances over at HK like, what?
I feel like HK has a bottle of tequila out and her and Glory are just doing shots. But I don't know if Glory's like...
After her conversation with Mac, she is doing shots.
Yeah.
She's just chugging the
They've got
bottle.
lime, tequila, and salt. And HK just like thumbs up as she takes a shot.
Okay. Come on. This is an easy one.
Liability.
What kind?
Oh god, we're still on
Liability
tort.
upon the enactor of a...
Tort.
action
Babe,
of
I love
psychic
you.
intrusion. Come on, man.
Psychic
But
intrusion.
This is on fire.
This is on fire. I studied so much. Maybe I'm studying too hard.
Maybe we should look into getting an earpiece in your ear in case we need to
mean-
like quick look up some things.
My guy, you did just get done being inside of somebody else's body.
Not in a fun way. Being a
Yeah, definitely not
dinosaur
in a
was
fun
pretty
way.
cool though.
Get
And
into it.
for a hot second, I was in Glory's body. Like,
That's true, and not in the usual way.
yeah. I was gonna say
HK's just
literally,
coughing
but
tequila right now in the background. Like
Glory's at least a little tipsy right now, but she'd say that sober too, to be fair.
Yeah. HK's probably low on food on purpose so that she can get a little drunk.
Well, I don't know what the hell you're studying for. I mean, if it needs an earpiece, you might need an earpiece, but, you know.
I'm sure Elytra could hook us up with an earpiece.
Is that for the thing with the thing?
That's for dinner.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh. This has got something to do with your folks. You're, like, going home for the holidays or something?
Yeah, I gotta go to Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Sorry, dude.
Glory knocks on the nearest wooden thing.
HK hands
To
another shot
unjuice.
to Glory.
Thanks.
Shots.
Internally, Glory's like, at least he's harder to kill than most people.
True. There are
can make-
some benefits to having boyfriends who can heal themselves.
If it makes you feel any better, my Thanksgiving plans basically boil down to getting a microwave meal and, I don't know, watching a Christmas movie.
Do you want actual cooked food? Because I'm sure we'll have plenty left over.
Do I? No, I can't. And I can't, in good consciousness, invite you to my Thanksgiving.
I'm going to be stress cooking here while he's dealing with his folks, so if you want extra food, you're welcome to it.
Well, we'll be cooking here anyways, but like, my mom's gonna show up as soon as
Oh, I didn't know you were
Yeah.
doing Thanksgiving here. I
we
thought you
were
were
gonna
going
have
to
like
your-
a Friendsgiving or whatever, but I'm sure that my mom will, since we're not going there.
You're not?
We don't
She let you do-
celebrate it, really?
Fair enough.
It's not really a Japanese holiday. I mean, I guess my dad would, but
Neko from the top of the stairs. Yeah, he tried one year. It got weird.
Oh. Then why
turkey
would she
isn't
come
great in
here?
sushi, so like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't
Well, hang
put that
on.
challenge out there.
What if you use potatoes
See? This is
for
what
the
you started.
rice?
That could work. Mm.
I don't know about cold mashed potatoes, but
I
you could do like gratin potatoes and thinly sliced like one long strip,
Yeah.
and then use that to roll it up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cook a turkey, break off the leg, and just eat it with holding in my hand.
So you're not
Neko.
you're just
Metal.
going to your families. Obviously you're not going with. I was just gonna
I
plan
don't
on
wanna
cooking
die.
stuff here, but if my mom sees all of us here,
If you want the
She might
space, I can
stop
just
by.
go back to my place.
No,
It's
you
not a
can-
huge deal.
no, it's not a big deal. No, I was gonna invite you and whoever doesn't have holiday plans.
Well, my usual
Seeing
plan's
as things
depression,
are
so I'll
awkward
probably
with
take
young
one from it.
giants, I wasn't gonna invite all of them, but I
Mm,
did think about inviting May.
yeah, that's fine. If you said Flora, I'm not being here. I'm not gonna be here for that.
She doesn't eat. Why would she come to Thanksgiving? That's weird.
I don't know. She also has like, look, she does things I don't understand.
Also, I'd be afraid you'd kill her. I don't really want to put you
She's
in
already
four.
dead, isn't she?
She is already
Eh.
dead.
But I don't know if she can die again. I don't know how all this works. Like, I don't really know how the ghost shit works. I'm not a ghost.
That
Um,
is a degree of murder, re-killing somebody who's already dead in San Sebastian.
is there not like
That's
a
gotta
double
be on
je-
this,
Is
right?
there
Yeah,
not
it's
a
on
double
there.
jeopardy that like type
Well,
thing? Like they were
he
already dead, so like
You have
I
to
don't
go
know.
to
through the
ghost court.
cards until it's a whole different court. It's a whole different legal system.
God.
All
Technically
right.
speaking, it's filed under desecration of remains, since the soul is considered part of remains.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Ah.
makes
and
sense.
there's no if you have somebody else
Oh.
killing you the second time, it doesn't count
Isn't
as
that
double
what they
jeopardy.
Got it.
Adam Frankenstein on, or whatever the fuck his name was?
Yeah. No, I was just planning to have people over here, so anybody would be invited that wants to come over. Just be warned that my mother might stop by at any point if she gets wind that people are that there's a big thing going on.
Moonlighter.
He's so
Yeah.
nosy.
Mia, I'd love to come, but. And he kind of like looks over at Neko,
Oh,
and
cone
Neko just sort of
boy.
like.
She's probably not going to tell mom anything. She looks at my Neko.
Depends.
Shut up. Depends on what.
There's a calculation between owing favors and being in the doghouse that probably needs to be worked out between the three of you.
Mhm.
No pun intended.
Moonlighter. I mean, a little taken, but that's fine.
I didn't say no offense. I said pun not intended. Or did I say offense? She looks down at her shot. I don't care.
I don't know. I'm a little wired myself. It's been a weird day.
Anyways.
Yeah.
And he didn't even
Yeah,
transfer
so you
bodies.
can come over if you want to. I don't know.
He wasn't even in a dead person.
I guess Neko, you can come too, since you're here anyways.
I think if
Yeah.
both of you don't show up to your family Thanksgiving, your mom's going to get suspicious and track
We
you
don't-
guys down.
We
They
don't
don't.
have a
I think the
family.
takeaway was that they don't do a Thanksgiving.
Oh,
It's not a
That's-
Japanese holiday.
that's fair.
Things get confusing because
boy.
Grandma doesn't understand Thanksgiving, or if she does, she's playing like she doesn't, and just to cause chaos. Who knows what she's doing?
I believe
Not gonna
it.
lie. Sometimes I think she just like pretends she doesn't understand things because she thinks it's funny.
I believe it.
But, you know, I will give her this. That tempura stuffing was pretty good.
See that?
I mean, like we've tried to do like some fusion holidays. We do Christmas.
I mean, I do Christmas and I'm distinctly Hellenistic
yeah.
by default.
So I mean, it is what it is.
But it's not for religious reasons. It's more the
Yeah,
culture.
no, it's more like a time of cheer. Whatever.
Yule.
Yes, you
Appropriate another holiday. We'll roll them all into one.
There you go.
Just throw our hands up, celebrate Diwali or something.
Whatever. But yeah, so anybody can come for that, except for SP. You can come like after your Thanksgiving if you want. Whatever.
I mean, if you want, dude, we could just go out drinking.
There'll probably be hell to pay if he's not there.
Yeah,
Possibly
he
literally.
can't not go while I am.
I mean, how bad can it be?
Pretty bad.
Don't say that.
No, you're knocks on
Do you-
wood.
I know you're relatively new to this city, but if it can be worse, then asking if it can be worse will make it even more worse.
Yeah, worse.
Hmm.
Murphy's Law, not a real law. Nailed it.
I mean, there is the one from 37.
I'd say
Oh, it's
probably
more
around
of a
this
case
time,
than a law.
Elytra, you arrive back.
I feel like, again, Elytra still doesn't have any bugs around her. She's straying unusually bugless right now. But she walks in, probably hasn't desuited yet, but pulls off her helmet and just gives a sigh. It just looks utterly worn out.
Would shots help? There's like a bottle of tequila between HK and Glory that's like
I feel
mostly
like
gone.
she just walks over. I don't know if they will, but I'm willing to try.
HK grabs a shot glass and pours it like pretty fast. She does her bartendery tricks.
Yes.
Yeah.
HK knows how Elytra takes all of her drinks, so.
Mm-hmm.
With blue.
Blue, yeah. Actually, I think Elytra's at the point she would even
This is new age
say
Four
no
Loko.
to blue, so.
Oh my god.
We're at that level of exhausted
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
mentally.
Okay.
I feel like we picking up that you're tired sort of rolls over and like caresses with the sphere like on the side of your leg, just sort of like indicating like affection a little bit.
She probably reaches down and pats Wee's head. Well, encasement.
Yeah.
And then shots the tequila. And then it's like, I feel like we have a lot to talk about what just happened.
Should I be sober for this?
That is up to you. Probably.
Should be in the kiddos clear out, Moonlighter says.
I mean, your perception of things might be useful. I don't know.
Alright. Neko like flops down in a beanbag chair like,
Oh my god. The child. So do we know if, because Thoth isn't here yet, is he?
Thoth would have arrived at before
Okay.
you. Yeah.
So we're all here.
Thoth, I leave it up to you what state you're in post Lucifer's makeout session.
I mean, I was gonna say my hair is probably sticking up in all kinds of directions.
Alright.
Glory raises a single eyebrow.
I think the fact that Elytra doesn't react says a lot about her mental state right now.
Has she taken a seat? Like,
Yeah, she's probably plopped down by the girls at this point.
Glory would have probably maneuvered her so she's sitting between them because she looks like she's possibly some emotional support.
Yeah, no, she definitely needs emotional support.
Do
So
we
where do we-
want to... Oh, same question.
I was gonna
think.
say, where do we want to start with everything?
We could break it down into good things and bad things again. We could go by order of events. We could go by order of concern.
Concern is my vote, but
Start with the heavy shit, maybe?
Yeah, well, I just spoke with Savannah if we're going by order of concern. DB tried to commission a spy drone from Golden Gal to track down SP. There are concerns about his ability, not SP's ability, mind you, DB's ability to work with the team going forward, as well as handle his own emotional trauma.
therapy time.
Ordering
therapy
a
time.
surveillance
therapy time.
drone goes a bit past working with the team. That suggests he's following up on this even if we're not in contact.
Yeah, and Savannah is going to do is trying to restrain him from doing such actions, but
Why doesn't he take him off duty for a while so that he can go manage his mental health?
I highly recommended taking him off duty and putting him in permanent therapy, but that was not...
Don't they all have mandatory therapy? Like, that came up at one point.
He's also been in therapy for even longer than he's been with the Young Giants. So
Yikes.
he's been in therapy, and he is still at this level. So that is going to be something that is going to be a very pressing concern.
I mean, I could almost see maybe it would be better for him to stay on duty, because then at least they can keep an eye on him.
That was
a fair
the
point.
counter argument.
Who knows what he'd get up to on his own.
He is
Yeah.
it sounds like he's going to be with Savannah for any point that he's on duty. And under extra here, I think I have this note somewhere. I think he's going to be extra
above the
monitored.
table. He's doing ride-alongs, I believe, with the ultras
Yeah,
more frequently.
and he also, the ultras.
Like, if Savannah can't watch him, Savannah's making sure somebody's watching him.
Yeah.
That seems difficult to pull off 24/7 for an extended period of time. We could also be
Actually-
looking at a pressure cooker here.
We could be.
Possibly
That
one
is
full of
fair.
nails.
Have we thought about just letting him box it out in a controlled environment?
There are worse things he can do than just bodily harm.
Yes, and
That's
I think
true.
Like,
at this,
if there's a spy drone identity reveal.
yeah, that is the main concern.
That's why I'm saying, could they just box it out instead?
I'm not
I don't-
sure he's
I
interested
don't
in that.
think his
Necessarily?
interest is
Or only
in
that?
SP specifically. I think it's in SP's connection, which, and SP, this is entirely up to you. If and only if the therapy ends up going well, there is the potential that a supervised visit to talk about why this trauma, whatever he saw in your brain, in your memories, was in your memories.
Do we know what the other
Could-
person saw?
Yes, we do.
Yes. Could be a benefit. But again, this is not something I would force on you, and it is only if DB gets his shit together.
I mean, whether or not that happens, if we tell the Young Giants, and he probably Gigi might forget immediately, but like specifically like Savannah, he's gonna want to do something about it. Like, he knows an identity. He's a hero. He should go do something about it. Right? Like, isn't there like a legal obligation to turning somebody in? Do you know their secret identity?
Not
necessarily.
He starts rifling through the flashcards.
It sounds like, based off of what Savannah has said and given to me, which, by the way, HK, I have something I want to store in the Fox library at some point, so it's off
Is that
radar.
did the cat just come out of the void?
Oh,
no.
the painting?
The cats in the
The cats are
cats are in the cup.
Fuck.
Yeah, there's a painting behind me that are
Got
of
it.
the cats. About a potential safe house should everything explode in our faces. That is off the books.
From
Savannah.
interesting.
I haven't looked at it, but it is something that I want stashed in a safe place.
I mean, we're already playing with fire here, so may as well take precautions.
And I think Electra takes. Oh wait, you mean?
Who knows what here? I think that's a thing we should establish.
He knows there's a connection between SP and.
I mean, anyone who's seen
us.
SP's suit has a guess at that.
Yeah. I think he assumes it's familial, but I have not confirmed that.
I mean, I can tell you what he saw, and we can.
Oh, I was talking
mean,
about
if
Savannah,
you're-
not.
Oh, I meant what DB saw.
I
If
don't
you're
know what DB.
comfortable with that, that might be helpful for us figuring out what he's starting with.
Mhm.
He'll go over the first two memories, but not the third one because it wasn't in the third one. Like a broad stroke, the third one. The third one was before like my third dawn, and he wasn't even in it. It was just at the dojo.
I'm assuming not Don like a guy's name. You're saying something else, I'm assuming.
Yeah. It's like you hit black belt and then you get like dons after that. Dans?
Okay.
I don't remember. Maria doesn't
okay.
remember what they're called. I could scroll up in my notes. I could scroll up in my notes. But here we are. His first don, yeah.
Why the fuck were you? This might be a conversation for later, but I have questions about the weird metal table thing with gold and.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there either.
That's even worse!
Yeah.
Moonlighter. Bro, it sounds
God.
like you died.
No, I think I would know if I died.
Are you
We
sure?
could ask Floor. She's dead. She knows she died.
Wasn't
Do
she
we
talking
want
about
her-
you having some weird
Yeah,
death
I
connection?
don't want to let Floor think you need to be.
No, I
Put
think
to
we've
rest again.
moved off of the resting thing. We don't need to, like.
We don't need to
But-
give her the
yeah.
idea that it needs to happen again.
Well, like-
though. If
like
we go
anybody
asking
who
about
has-
death,
Died and come back. If you ask them, surely they would know that they died at one point, right?
No? Not
Isn't
necessarily.
there a whole thing with
Never died.
aren't there
ghosts
certain ghosts that
about
don't know
needing
they died?
Yeah. Like needing to fulfill their
When-
last wish or whatever?
Hey, when I was like in Floor's
is the
body,
last wish?
there was at least one guy there who was not aware he was dead.
I feel
Really?
like that happens
Like, there's this
often.
Victorian ass ghost who kept trying to tell him, "Hey, God, dude, you're dead," and he just.
Well, I
You
mean,
didn't say it
I
like that,
imagine
she's
that
Victorian, but
people who
whatever.
are delusional in life are probably delusional in their afterlife too. And then also, like, what about the people that were alive who that like think that they're dead and have like that delusion?
If I was dead,
Or if-
why would my mom invite me to Thanksgiving?
Ooh, that's a good one.
What if
In
she
this
doesn't-
case, does
Unless
your
you're
mom
in
know
hell
you're
and
dead?
when you're dead now.
Except for unless you're in hell and this is
But
their
the
idea
vibe-
of torturing you.
The vibes
Kane
were
would know
very
if I
much
was
like
hell.
you woke up in a morgue.
Mhm.
Or a lab. I always assumed it was a lab.
Could be both, knowing him.
cut down on
Something so-
space if you just combine your morgue and your lab.
Organ harvesting.
And your organ harvesting
That one's a joke,
endeavors.
just to clarify.
That was
just
a
starts
joke.
poking at
I
himself
think.
to make sure he has all his organs.
You'd regrow them.
You could have a hella successful career.
What a racket!
Selling
Regrow your
your organs on the
No,
black
Let's
market.
not do that.
That's messy. Let's not.
No, that's crazy. I don't need to do that. I have a job, so I don't need to sell any organs on the black market.
Please do not do that. Also, if you're looking to keep your identity under wraps, then a bunch of organs coming up with the exact same DNA would raise some questions.
Oh, yeah.
We do have
that
cloning,
many
I
in
suppose,
San
but,
Sebastian,
yeah.
I think.
Cloning of tissues and yeah, okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
But you really don't want your DNA like running around.
Yeah, you really don't want your,
No.
especially when like the
I
guy
don't
that's
even like leaving my blood pieces.
looking to identify you is dating a
God.
witch, and all of that floating DNA around would not be a good thing.
Yeah,
You're gonna end up
spells.
with like DB
Don't
having
even-
one of your kidneys pickled in a jar in his room or something.
So many concerns.
He's
That's
That
really
would be weird.
He's giving creep vibes lately. I don't want to put anything past
I
him.
don't
mean,
think his
that's
mental
fair.
health isn't great.
My mental health isn't great, but I don't do that shit.
Mine
Yeah, Glory's
either.
not stalking.
I've been called volatile more than one time by a mental
Yeah.
health professional.
For the record,
But are you
Savannah is
stalking
very
people?
concerned.
I do
about
not
both
stalk people unless
Glory.
they're a
and
bad guy
HK.
that I'm trying to catch.
Stalking
if-
people?
Something happens to SP.
Oh.
In what way?
Do you want us to
I
do some
would be
counter stalking
concerned.
of him?
He's worried that you two would be the biggest threats to the team if there was an issue.
Is he expecting me to just stand here if DB tries to kill SP?
I
Wait,
mean, I
hold-
told
hold
him
on.
none of us are going to just stand here if
Yeah, I was gonna say DB is
makes
allowed to
a move.
murder me and nobody can do anything about that. Savannah's cool
Is
with
that
that.
the take?
That's fine.
Again, I'd like to propose
called
you
him-
two just
I
box
told him
it
it was a
out.
bullshit take, and that my team was going to make a choice, and we'd stand by SP. But
It's just gonna be a shit show.
it
Okay,
really
what?
is.
Okay, so we know the memories. What's everybody's take? Are we getting like? Obviously, I'm some affiliated in some type of fashion.
I'm wording my apartment even more to the gills, and
Yeah,
this
how
time
do
for
we-
dinosaurs.
Spin this.
Nice.
I can't.
Maybe
tell
we
them
should
the
have
truth.
yours warded
That's
for
not good.
dinosaurs too.
Yeah,
We should
Here
have
we
yours
go.
warded. Just ward it up the gills.
and everything, honestly. Look, we have multiple people trying to kill multiple people here, so the
Yeah.
more protections we get are probably better.
Gods.
Yeah.
Multiple kinds of
Bloodbath.
I
gods.
don't know if we can ward against gods, can we?
Probably other
Yeah.
pantheons, but maybe not yours because yours are.
I mean,
Fun fact.
obviously, I don't want to.
One way you
Foxtrot's
can
super
keep out
chill.
certain Greek gods is by having chthonic artifacts around, or flowers from the underworld. So they don't affect me at the moment, so I'll bring some bouquets.
Next time Cain
I mean,
goes to
we
hell.
can have Brother Nature grow there. Like, if you get some seeds for us, we can have Brother Nature grow them and put them in planters.
Isn't that what we're
I'm not
currently
sure if
doing?
it has to be the same plant, or if it like ontologically has to have come from the underworld.
Who knows?
Oh,
Can
it's
you
just
get
bring me a
underworld
bouquet.
grave
Second
dirt?
one.
Can you get underworld dirt and put it in a pot and then grow it?
Hmm.
This is turning into like a
Okay.
flower pot of Theseus.
Fair enough. HK takes another shot.
Elytra will also take another shot.
Or you'll join them for the hell of it.
Neko has stepped away and is making popcorn.
Yeah, that tracks. Okay, I think we should probably operate under the assumption that DB is at least stalking SP
Yeah.
and might
Attempting
have the
to.
intention to. Elytra, you and I should go get that deck fixed sooner rather than later, so that
Yes.
we don't have that loose end, and Tiffany has one less reason to try and do anything.
I mean, on the plus side, it seems like any divinations are fucked.
Don't work.
So
No.
That is true. That said, she's still a very powerful witch,
Yeah.
and I don't think she necessarily has anything against us, but he is her boyfriend, and
Yeah.
I'd
I
rather not
mean-
have bad blood if we can avoid it.
yeah,
Maybe she
I'd
can
prefer
soften
more
things if we talk to her a
avoid
little bit. Maybe she
more
can talk
blood
sense into
than-
him.
Well, we don't exactly know what DD
I-
wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Revenge,
Maybe she can find out what he wants.
vengeance.
I don't necessarily
My head
want
on a
to.
pike.
I don't know if I think he wants to follow you until you lead him to.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
we
think
should
it's more
get
so
Tiffany
he wants
involved.
to use you.
I do.
Yeah.
You don't think we should, or you
I
do?
don't think we should because I don't know.
That's
She's
another
not
loose
going to want
end.
to go against her
We don't-
boyfriend, and B,
we don't want to
shouldn't
pit
be
her
antagonizing their
against-
relationship.
Want
Yeah.
to fix the deck and return it to her
Yes.
to tie up that loose end. That is
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
want here. I'd prefer to not lean on her for anything like this. If she
Yeah.
brings things up, then I will use my best judgment for what to say, but I'm not going to bring it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd rather not involve. Also, I don't think she would involve her mom, but the possibility that she could, that's just
Yeah, I don't need
even
her
worse
mom
news.
more.
Well,
looking
that
into
whole not
us.
having a fate thing would be.
Yeah.
You'd have a fate coming up. Not a great one, but a fate.
I'm sure it's fine.
No worries here.
SP's gonna take a swig out of the tequila bottle. It's fine.
We
Penguin
need to
Lair
be
looks at the
prepared
bottle and
for
is
if
like,
it
I'm gonna go
isn't.
get another.
Yes.
You know where they
Fair.
are.
We need to be prepared if all of this, everything related to this, starts going.
I'm starting to
not fine.
understand why Savannah developed a drinking problem.
Not only on the young giant side, but also on our side, specifically our connections to a certain individual.
Is drinking
We've
a problem?
been no. I'm talking about Silver Spectre.
Oh, sorry.
And if seeing as he's worked with certain individuals that we've pissed off in the past.
Long list.
There is
Yeah.
a list. It's really long, though. Yeah,
Really long.
we're really
We got
good
it.
at pissing people off.
She's
Yeah,
on
that's
one
not
of
a
the
good
boards
thing.
in the manor is just a list of everybody we've upset.
Just in case we need to
Yeah.
remember who
By
they
names, some people just by descriptions.
were. Yeah.
Rude man in coffee shop.
Yeah.
Ugly jacket.
I know you two like to live on the edge of the seat, but like the more targets we have on our back, the more danger we are all in, and I think it's worth remembering that once or twice.
Yes.
Fair. One time we're doing it right now.
Deriving from that, two potentials on targets or people targeting us. One, Bloodbath recognized my power when I used it,
Concerning.
to the point that he said he would delight in killing me specifically. So I don't know if that's going to be an issue about him hunting or if that's just him being psychotic. I don't know which.
Like you
We-
personally?
Yes. Well, I was in Savannah's body at the time, but
This is gonna be a weird ask, but given was this when you were tapping into whatever the fuck let you take over a bunch of people's brains?
yes.
Are you sure he was talking to you and not him talking to that?
Well, I think he was talking out to that through me, but But he addressed me as Was it above the table? Was it a node, Crow?
I think so. I forget the exact terminology.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact term, but he said he addressed me as the node behind that. So that might put a
there
target
be
on us.
multiple? Doesn't one node suggest multiple nodes?
Yes, but I would also say if you know of a node and you want to target nodes, would you not logically go after it?
I think there's some hive mind bullshit going on here
Yeah,
personally.
I I would agree. I'm going to try
Jeez,
and speak with Pulsar, seeing as they originate from the same.
Are you currently doing psychic defense training?
Not
Because
right now, but
I
I'm
think-
going to pick it up.
You should.
Please do, because I'm at this point a little worried that whatever the fuck's going on with the potential hive mind might be fucking with you, or have the potential to down the line, and
We all should.
like having you around, and I don't want to see you turn into like a weird hive mind thing.
I don't
I
want to
would
see you turn
prefer
into
that.
Firebug because that
Or
was,
that.
that was
Yeah,
psychotic.
She's crazy.
Yeah,
Cray-cray.
no.
I think we should all probably work on psychic defense.
I was gonna say, but
Yes.
Don't tell my mom because then she wins, and we can't let her win.
That's
I
true.
love your priorities.
It's just
So
a
we-
I will do
bunch
it.
of popcorn from Neko in the corner.
Shut up! You're not
God.
telling mom this, and you're going
Ugh.
to
What? Why?
because I said so.
I
Do
mean,
you want
it's a
somebody who's
useful
psychic
thing
to be able to
have.
fuck you over without any way to stop it? Magic
I
doesn't
just
always
got put
interface
in
well with
different
psychic stuff.
bodies. I just got put in Golden Gal's body for a while. That was weird. Okay, like let's just humor me on this, Neko.
I mean, if you ever passed up useful magic,
Yeah. To spite mom, yeah.
Yeah, specifically to spite your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
We do a lot of things to spite mom.
I'm not doing
That's
it
why
because
we
you
just
told
don't-
me, though.
look,
We just
the-
don't tell her.
the broader the
No.
toolkit you have, the more effective everything can be.
Yeah.
This is true. It sounds way less annoying coming from you than from my mom.
Eh.
Neko!
Consider,
Throws
I
a
don't
lime at
especially
Neko.
care if you think I'm annoying or not. I am saying the way that I think things are, and if you don't take my advice, that's a you problem.
That's fair.
That is fair.
You don't have to do it, but it's not a bad plan.
Personally, I'm doing it so that I don't get mind fucked by Silver Spectre.
Also valid.
That's another reason that we should probably do it.
Yeah, that is also another
I mean,
reason
I
why.
wasn't gonna bring it
Colin.
up, but that's what I was thinking about.
I have been. I mentioned this to
I'm-
SP, but I have been doing psychic defense training for a few months now.
In
For
light
that
of what
reason.
happened during this mission, I am all for psychic defense training for the team because
Yeah.
I did not like the weird hive mind connection.
No. I also
At
didn't
all.
like people seeing my memories.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
No,
That's really not worked out in our favor.
No.
no.
Though, that cuts both ways, occasionally.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw some things that Savannah did not want me to see.
I would be shocked if you didn't. I saw some things Flora didn't want me to see.
Yeah.
But she also saw some things I didn't want her to see.
May also saw, well, I saw things that she definitely didn't want me to see. But she was actually surprisingly decent when I brought some of it up to her, so. Like,
She also might have
Not
been
happy.
shocked.
not happy that I saw it, however. I don't know. I approached it kind of gently with her. But then she said to me, "Your mom's a real bitch." That kind of opened up the conversation. And I was like, yeah, but she does it from a place of love. So
Two things can be true.
this is it. I've constantly spent my life trying to reconcile those two things, that my mom can be a real bitch and also she loves me.
At least she does also love you.
That's
That's
what
more
makes the
than
being a
many can
bitch more
say.
tolerable.
My family wants me dead and doesn't give a shit about me for the most part. Except for the fact they want me dead.
Hmm
I would argue that's half of your family.
Yeah, that's only
Well,
half.
that's half of my family. I don't know. There might be a bunch of ghosts on the other side that want me dead. Unclear.
I mean, fair.
You pissed off ghosts too?
Maybe.
We're not. We have no way of verifying that. We don't.
To be
split the
honest,
ghosts.
I wouldn't be shocked if I pissed off some ghosts too.
Fair. Um.
If anybody could do it, it's our group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Elytra does stand up and walks over to the whiteboard and says, the other individual that might be a problem, at least in respect to my little power unleashing bit, and she writes a Nancy's name on the board. Not necessarily negatively, but just maybe scrutiny. Maybe he doesn't care. I don't know, but there is a potential connection there. And it could be a problem.
Does Glory know anything about African pantheons aside from Egyptian pantheon?
I leave that entirely up to you.
I'll roll a die.
In regards to like the whole like god sphere of San Sebastian,
We've
Like-
pissed off another god. Oh god.
like it's pretty well known, at least amongst like magical circles, the African pantheons don't really go beyond their borders. Mostly because historically it hasn't gone well.
SP know what this is.
He is a random knowledge. Like randomly, will just pop in with the most
I will,
On
and
point
Elytra
knowledge.
will share the little bit of info Savannah gave her that it's unlikely he'll interfere, but it is,
Worth writing down, I suppose.
yeah, Dee, that could be an issue at some point.
What does that have to do with
Or could
Savannah?
pop up. Not
Savannah
my
has
permission to disclose.
He's a spider furry.
Savannah's a spider. I knew he was a furry. I knew it.
Yeah, SP just knows that he's some kind of spider guy. The very basic spider. Sneaky.
Oh, like a trickster god.
Yeah.
Well, that would track with the myths.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so worth writing down. I will say, maybe
Unlikely,
not the
but
first thing on my radar, but that said, I have a deep well of paranoia to spare, so why not?
it's more so I
suppose
I
that's
don't
fair.
like the idea of another connection to a god. Let's go with that.
We're
Oops,
a little
all
bit
gods
god
has been the
too many.
situation here for
Can
a
fit
while.
so
Yeah.
many gods in this manner.
So many.
So
Smacks
many.
top of pantheon. We could always smack Paul, I guess.
Overall, I don't think any of my memories caused any issues regarding information security.
Mine might have, but that's a conversation for elsewhere.
Moonlighter's
Are
returned
we
with
wanting to go
like,
elsewhere?
Above the table, Moonlighter and Neko are both here. Glory's not talking about the memory shit with them being here.
Yeah.
Oh, SP fucking did. He didn't even think about it.
There's a
Moonlighter
bro
is just,
code
like,
of
quietly trying
confidentiality.
to melt into the brickwork because he's like, I don't know how you're here.
He just
Oh,
talked
now he
about the
doesn't wa-
memory.
Now he doesn't
didn't-
want to eavesdrop.
You can leave at any time.
Yeah, he didn't specifically name his connection. He just talked about the memories and what conclusions can we draw about connections.
Mhm.
Neko is absolutely not leaving. She's eating.
Oh,
this.
Yeah.
Neko is the
Yeah.
Neko is
Neko
not
and
leaving.
Moonlighter have that in common. The biggest fucking eavesdroppers ever.
For what it's worth, I don't think there'll be an information security problem per se. Floor seems inclined to not say shit as long as I don't say shit about what I saw.
That's
She's
lucky.
very cagey about her past. Fair enough.
I don't think May will say anything, but I don't really care if she does. I mean, she could, but it's not anything anybody wouldn't have guessed about me. Everybody knows my mom's super uptight and hard on
Yeah.
us, and everybody knows that being a hero constantly clashes with having a regular life.
Do you want a regular life?
Sometimes.
Fair enough.
Don't we all kind of? A little bit?
My regular life was boring. I miss it sometimes, but it was boring.
I didn't really ever have a regular life. So I think that maybe that impacts my desire of it more.
Yeah.
You know?
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
I've always even when I got my powers super early.
I mean, yeah, no, that's fair. I got the strength in like elementary school-ish. But then like the god thing kind of happened.
Yeah. I would say same. I was young when I got my super speed. I was preschool, I think. 4K. They had just tried to put they had just tried to put me in regular elementary school because they wanted us to have as normal of a life as possible, and then I got super fast and nobody could keep up with me, so they had to put me in super school.
My mom ran me through endless drills of how to control my strength and kept me in normal school.
Same.
Hey,
Not my mom though, but you know.
That would be something.
Anyways,
moving on.
I think they tried to put me. I just didn't sit still, and my mom was the only one who could keep up with me. Well, my grandma can too. Mom and me are pretty neck and neck speed wise. Grandma's a hair faster than us, but I just stayed for Dad though. I don't know. That was weird.
Maybe the respect has to be earned.
Maybe.
Echo, he bribed you with treats.
That's tracks, actually. He probably treat trained me.
The respect can be bought with treats.
He treat trained me. It's fine.
And now that's a useful skill set you have for the foxes.
Yeah. It really is. My dad's also very smart, so that makes sense that he did that.
For what it's worth, in the time that I've known you, you've developed a lot more patience and become more measured with the way you use your powers. They've also gotten stronger at the same time. And I think being able to maintain that level of being measured despite the power increase is really impressive.
Thank you.
You're trying hard.
I am trying hard. Not to self-destruct.
Same.
It's pretty common across the board of this game.
Everybody high five for not self-destructing. Neko has always been better at not self-destructing than me. Believe it or not.
Could just say I'm better than you, but yeah, I'll take the compliment.
Better is subjective, Neko. Magic-wise, you got me beat. Hands down. Mental things probably got me beat. Any physical things, I probably got you beat.
Lori kind of looks at her for a second. So would that mean that you're drawing from both, like, sorceress magic and more of a learned magus-style magic?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
I use my pro like a battery.
I think I'm a battery. Oh, no. May likes to try to use me as a battery.
I think she just likes to try to use you.
Sometimes. She's got a curious mind.
What was it like being much slower for a while?
Sucked. It was awful.
I tried to put your tit in things to make them unlock.
I did have to put my tit, the left tit. Why the left tit? I don't know, but
I think
May was
Moonlighter
like-
is mid-drink and he just like...
she had it scan her left boob. That was how she unlocked things.
Neko.
That's a choice.
Huh. Smart.
That one might be above my head. That's one of those things that I wouldn't do. But what do I know?
Moonlighter's just like looking at Neko like, what?
Neko's about to make a bunch of magical boob scanning locks.
Oh,
One
Neko's
Mickey and you're gonna mess up the
definitely
scan.
got more of Dad's brains than I do.
Elytra coughs slightly and is like, I think we're a little off topic right now.
And let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
Yeah. Speaking of information security from the memories, so how are you handling that?
Oh yeah.
I mean, as far as me and Kane, or me and the rest of the team?
I mean, emotionally, how you
Both?
holding up with the fact that you
Both.
had your partner see some pretty vulnerable memories,
And
I guess.
probably also that you presumably saw some of his.
Yeah.
I assume you're talking about it together?
We talked about it. Yeah.
Are things okay?
Surprisingly.
That's good.
Hmm.
Communication.
So, I don't know what the rest of the young giants are going to do about what they saw, but Kane seemed to think they'd be very on the up and up about not talking about things they shouldn't. But
I wouldn't. Well,
if Floor says more things that she shouldn't, then I am not keeping any promise to not talk about her shit.
I assume that she'll want.
She knows this because I told her.
That's fair. If anybody is going to spill the beans, it's going to be Floor.
I think she may have learned some of her lesson.
That's good. See, she can learn too. Takes her a little
Maybe.
longer, but
We'll see.
I'm
gonna give it some time.
That's fair. Maybe prepare for the worst and hope for the best type of thing.
Well. Worst comes to worst, and that's a conversation for elsewhere.
Okay. Well, I'm not too worried about May sharing. She might not. I don't think she will, though, because her memories are a lot more raw than mine. Mine are all ones that you would expect, pretty much, from me, you know? I've
Getting paid to slap men in a bar?
That's not a memory that I have yet, but I probably
Didn't
could
you
do
say
that.
you did that?
Yeah,
you said
did
you
you
did
guys
that,
do
like
that
with the
at girls'
hurricane
night at one
shots.
point?
Well, we didn't do it, but I thought you said something about it.
There might have been a night where
I may have gotten drunk and
wanted...
hallucinated that you said this because I thought it'd be funny.
Well, there might have been a night where a bachelor party came in and they wanted hurricane shots, and I might have taken an extra large tip for it.
Getting paid to hit men.
Why not, right? But regardless, I didn't do that all the time. It was just one time.
Fair enough.
Anyways.
Ill-timed joke, but
yeah, no. I mean, my memories were just my mom when I was little being hard on
are you
me.
Concerned? It doesn't sound like you're too concerned about Gigi seeing them.
No, I think it was much more vulnerable for her than it was, or like much more raw for her. Mine are, I mean, one of the, I guess, pros, if you can call it that, of having a very like public life is that there's not a lot that you can keep super secret. I mean, my mom has a reputation. Nobody is going to have any surprise in knowing that she was hard on me when I was little. And, you know, again, having, I mean, my little first offenders program incident is pretty well known, and balancing hero and doing real life shit is hard. So, I mean, that's the gist of what she would have seen.
If you want to talk about it at some point, let me know. Though from a security angle, it sounds like we don't have as much to worry about on that front.
No. And May's memories aren't...
I mean, I think we should probably
rough.
refrain from sharing the memories we've seen unless there's a particular reason to share them.
There's no security risk with hers. It's just...
Yeah.
I think as you're
Just
saying this, HK, Moonlighter will take his hand and like hold on to yours if you'll let him.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of letting you know that he's there.
Did he stop trying to sing into the wall?
He has
In
just
case we were
like
talking about her problems, he was like, "Okay, I need to like be here."
Activate boyfriend mode.
yeah, right.
Boyfriend mode overrides social awkwardness.
That's my emotional support fox. I can't let her have an emotional roller coaster right now.
Given everything, I think the biggest risk is probably just on the SP and DB front.
Right
More
now,
than
I
likely,
can't see
yes.
anything else.
And the potential god fuckery. What the
yeah,
That's
really
constant, but
That-
fair.
That's no.
I like how we're just like, bah, god fuckery.
You've got god fuckery, I've got god fuckery, Elytra may or may not have god fuckery. In theory,
Probably
Thoth
not.
may have god fuckery if you believe the insane Birdman. So
I don't.
I don't.
I might
Currently.
have double god fuckery.
You might have
Well,
even worse fuckery.
Birdman.
SP, you might have even worse fuckery than all of us.
Yeah.
Or you could have better fuckery. I don't know.
Or Hera gets on your case.
That's true.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you'll
that's
have-
different.
That's a
No.
different kind of fuckery, to be honest.
That's not life-ending fuckery.
That's just
Well,
annoying,
usually.
mother-like
Not.
figure fuckery. Which sometimes is worse than life-ending fuckery. I'm just saying.
Moving past that.
Yeah. Why don't we go over the actual what happened? What went well? What didn't go well? I think we need to establish some kind of code for like if there is another situation where we cannot or we're somehow swapped or cannot recognize each other in
Yeah,
The
like an
situation we are.
activation
Oh,
Yeah.
like a secret handshake?
for that.
Babs did
I-
say that the Ultras have a variety of codes for different situations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be worth starting to work on that like we said we would.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Moonlighter, did I smell different like when May was in my body? I'm just curious.
I mean, eventually,
Huh.
like,
Our souls have smells.
no.
That's what I'm wondering. I just
when
be
she
honest.
like started getting into the guts of a machine,
Yeah.
That's oil. I don't think that has anything to do with souls.
I don't know. I think her soul might be steeped in
You
machine
change the
oil.
soul to change the oil.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so if we've swapped bodies, we should probably have a few others for if we're otherwise compromised.
Let's do that.
Yes.
It might be worth having tabs run through some of the more common situations or shenanigans and stupid situations that heroes end up running into.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Possessed by ghosts, possessed by technology, swap
Body
bodies.
swaps.
Yeah.
Possessed by
being
technological ghosts
stalked.
that swap your bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Above table DB just asked GG for a drone, right? We don't know what that's for.
Presumably.
I
to
mean-
stalk
Presumably
SP.
to
Verses
stalk
can
me.
be
Yeah,
made,
yeah,
but
yeah.
Yeah. Can Tabs like scan me for bugs then? I guess because if he's gonna get why would you get a drone? I guess she would have one that's turned invisible or something. I'd go
yeah.
smaller, you know.
There's-
Something
I
just,
mean,
like, slip and
air
track
I
tag.
mean,
out.
this
From the
is
sound of it,
DB
he
versus a
didn't-
techie guy.
Yeah.
He
Do you-
didn't
do you
get
really
the
wanna be
drone
giving-
from the sound of it, so
I don't
yeah.
think he's in his rational mind.
No, he's not in his
No.
rational mind.
I
at
don't
all.
think that we can make assumptions about rationality or not rationality that would rule out any option he might take here because
Okay.
I don't know what's rational to him.
So I
Yeah.
should carry a ward to stop magic tracking just in case it does work,
Honestly, yes.
Mm-hmm.
and I should get swept for bugs
Yep.
and keep an eye out for drones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe we should maybe talk about what your plans for your schedule are in the near future.
Well, Thanksgiving's gonna be the only time I go home until probably Christmas. Like home.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's just apartment and work, and I don't even have to go to my apartment. I can just sleep here.
I was gonna say, do you want to stay here until this is blown over? Because
I mean,
If we're worried,
yeah, probably a good idea. We should
just
also...
because they shouldn't know where you like, DB shouldn't find out where you like live. I don't know.
DB does know where we have our
He
base,
knows
I
where
believe.
we are, but
Yeah, but
he
like
doesn't
I can
know
be
where
here.
SP's
I can stay at Glory's. That's pretty well warded, and I don't think
It's
he'd be
warded to shit and back.
stupid enough to
Yeah.
do something stupid in Tarot Town where his girlfriend lives and will hear about it.
Tiffany does live there, but also it does narrow down the utility of tech.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Yeah.
solid chance a drone might just
And
short out.
maybe
going
I
into
should
I'm
Tarot
stay
Town.
at your
pretty
place,
sure
I'm
Tiffany
fine with
is
that.
smart enough not to attack your place.
Yeah.
I think I think
I
probably
think
just
we give
following
her
me for
back her
now.
repaired deck first, just to make
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Yeah,
bring
we
it
do
up
that.
again, but if I were her, I think I might clock on to the fact that my partner was being a bit
Weird.
irrational and in his panic mode, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
I would hope that she would. clock
She
onto
seems
that. She seems pretty level-headed and perceptive, but
She could have freaked out when her deck got like busted way more than she actually did.
that is
So
true.
I think as we get that back to her, stay in her good books, then it's definitely something we should keep an eye on, but I'm hoping that she wouldn't go postal or anything.
I
Yeah.
don't think so. She seems like a rational human being.
One can hope.
Yes.
I mean, Savannah thinks I'd go postal, I guess, so who knows?
Honestly,
I feel
think
like I
Savannah
would be the
thinks
most
we-
obvious choice to go postal out of any of us.
He also thought you would go postal too. So.
Yeah, he did actually
That's-
mention you potentially going postal as well.
Good. I'm glad that he understands that I'm slightly unhinged.
But I think Glory was a bigger
I'm sure he
concern for
understands
him
that
because
already.
Glory is dating SP versus just a team.
Oh, just going unhinged on a Tuesday, like I'm most at risk. But if it
I feel
involves
like he
SP,
miss-
that's you.
I feel like
Only
he
on
underestimates
Tuesdays,
the
though.
amount of like
Yeah, Tuesdays are
hypothetical
my
blood
day.
pact that's gone around here. We know way too much about each other.
We really do.
I think he does. I definitely think he does. Based off of some of the other interactions I had with him.
Fair. I mean, it's hard to really understand another team's internal dynamics from the outside in.
A little bit, yeah.
I definitely learned things about the Young Giants I didn't know in the last couple of days.
I mean, that's definitely fair. So
So,
okay, I lost what we were discussing. I'm above the table.
so for what happened, we should get some code words for situations like this going
Yeah.
forward.
Mm-hmm.
Very much appreciate that we were all on the same page with something feeling off and making sure that we were able to actually do something to address that, even if it didn't ultimately work.
I want to just like say once again that Savannah's a dumbass for not listening. Just like this.
I
Maybe not his
I
brightest
think-
moment.
Yeah, it wasn't, and I think it's a valid point, but I also think that there is a point that if we keep on harping on it, it will create bad blood.
He
as
seems like
well
the kind
in
of
the
person
area.
who'll kick his own ass for mistakes.
Yeah, and I think
So
he
I'm not
already
sure we need
is.
to really do anything.
You got in your I told you so.
Yeah,
I did.
That's true. It was
You did.
nice.
I would have exploded if I had not, so it was necessary. I'm sure that I can keep it to that one though. Now that he's heard it, I don't really need to go.
Well, you don't necessarily have to bring it up because both of you know what happened.
I know. I'm
and
just
you
gonna
will
give
always
it.
know what
I'm
happened.
I'm just gonna give him the look every time.
Maybe don't antagonize him too much, just because
yeah.
We don't need to put him on the list.
We don't need another issue with the Young Giants right now.
We don't need him looking the other way if DB decides he wants to try and attack us.
I don't think that Savannah's the petty type.
I don't think so, but you never
I
know
do
what's
think
funny, really.
but there is a point to be made for if you push someone too far to the point that they stop caring.
A look is not going to push him too far.
A repeated amount of looks, and HK, I love you dearly, but you're very good at needling people until they break.
I really am. That is a talent.
And I think that man is kind of hanging on by
a thread
Fine.
and a bunch of alcohol.
He can have 1 month free from any needling. 1 month. That's it.
I think
That's all I can
1
do.
month after we actually start interacting with the Young Giants again.
Sure, whatever.
Seems that we're on a break from that kind of interaction.
Yeah, we
probably.
should probably
2 months.
avoid
That's it.
any
Maybe full
Sustained.
team contact.
Yeah,
because
no
like I
full
assume
team.
you're not telling Thoth and Kane they have to stop seeing each other. So,
No.
'cause that's not
I
reasonable.
was gonna
don't think.
say,
And
Gigi and me are
furthermore,
still gonna hang out
though,
probably.
for the record, if Savannah tries to do any kind of inner team shit through you and Kane, shut
What?
him down.
We kill him.
Boundaries.
Because
There's a lot of things that could mean. Could you clarify?
he suggested using Thoth and Kane as an exemplary team relations of how the Young Giants and the
So they want to make
Misfits
out with
get along.
us?
I just want to
not
make
each
out with
No, more so
That
getting
sounds
along
unlikely.
and using us or them as a means to keep us getting along.
That's
I
sneaky
don't
and
think
underhanded.
I don't think we have a broad inter-team problem with one exception to the point that it will cause a bunch of fallout.
I mean, at
I'm
first I
unlikely
thought
to
it was
throw
gonna be
down the
Laura
floor
and
at this
Lori were gonna
point.
be the problem, but
I don't think so either.
If she
I'm
doesn't
just
do anything, I'm
saying-
not going to do anything. I'm content to leave things lie. DB, on the other hand, is not content to
Yeah.
leave things lie with SP.
I'm just
Don't
saying,
start no
I
shit,
am
won't be no
concerned
shit.
that he is going to be putting pressure on Thoth and Kane to help resolve these matters, and I don't want that.
I
And
don't
I'm
know
like,
that Kane needs any more pressure on him in general.
Yeah.
He seems very
That boy's gonna
pressurized.
crack any minute.
That's... Savannah doesn't date, right?
I don't think so.
Because that seems like the kind of approach from somebody who's either unfailingly pragmatic or who doesn't really get the sense for how these relationships work. maybe?
Honestly, I am not sure where he falls on that whole situation. I don't
Fair
think
enough.
he even gives himself time for hobbies most of the time. So, from what I got from conversations with him, so
I'm probably non-binary, but I have a job, so I don't care right now. To quote the internet.
I kind of hate how accurate that is.
Oh my god. He's a meme.
He is.
Oh, Jesus.
Do not all great characters start from memes?
Says the girl whose dad is Skater Boy.
SP is just like 17
A
different
song
memes
is
in
just
trench
a
coat.
A lyrical meme.
So overall, I think we did much better than I thought we were going to once the situation started spiraling wildly out of control.
yes.
I did knock over the top of Tomahawk Tower, so that's not good.
In your defense, you were under an unusual point of pressure that I don't think you expected.
It was a bad interaction between my powers and Mr. Perspective Man's.
Oh, above the table. I thought you knocked over the tower when when you were fighting off Elytra's power.
Oh, I think that was the wings thing. Glory failed a take a powerful blow roll, or I guess got way too high on it, lost control of her powers, and her light projectiles interacted with Perspective Man's perspective in a way where it sent a giant sheet of light that sheared off the top, and almost sheared off the top of SP too.
He's fine.
He is fine. He dodged and like slid down the ladder, and it was really hot.
Yeah. Just like the gift.
Aside from the, just like that, man.
Just like that.
So that happened.
I temporarily created an immortal bug, so
I chewed through a wall.
Oh, is that fucking thing? What? Oh, right.
yeah.
Sorry.
Said immortal bug is dead now, for the record.
Yeah, didn't SP squish it with Glory's power?
No, that was
That was
not
a different bug. That's
that
a
was
different bug.
No, this was the giant.
The moth thing.
What was it
Chimeric
Oh, yeah,
bug
yeah.
that was in
Mothra.
the vault.
Mothra.
Yeah. Which I don't remember. I don't think any of you were actually there present.
No.
I think it was just me and the young giants at that point.
Yeah, Glory was long.
Pretty
gone.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
We should also have on top of the body swap code words, maybe working on. Is there any way to I know there's the drugs that give you designer powers, but we should kind of maybe get familiar with everybody's powers on a weirdly intimate level in case this happens within the team. We don't need somebody hyper speeding HK into the wall again, or accidentally squishing somebody as Glory, or making some kind of weird hellscape.
Yeah, HK just
bugs or-
reaches to
yeah,
her nose to
illusions.
feel.
I mean, even outside of that, immediately, there's got to be utility in actually having a deeper understanding of how each other's powers work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That said, there's also the issue of personal comfort with certain powers. I'm willing to do what I'm willing to do, and I'm not willing to do what I'm not willing to do. That's the case for
That's
some of
fair.
us on different fronts.
Understandable.
I think psychic defenses might help a lot with
Yes.
specifically if we body swap with Elytra and Thoth, will we able to keep the buzzing at bay
Yeah.
and the
Like, I'd be
Yeah.
if I body swapped with Thoth, I'd be terrified of accidentally causing a nightmare plague, and if I body swapped with Elytra, I'd be terrified of causing an insect plague.
could
If you
also
body
be a
swap with each
nightmare
other,
plague.
it's going to be both.
Yeah.
Best case scenario,
Nightmare bug
the
plague.
jock part of the team would be the switcheroos, and then the smart kids
Brains.
part of the team would do the switcheroos. That would be ideal because Glory has different power, but I feel like I could adjust to your power better.
self-control is kind of
Yeah,
similar
because
there.
we
Strength,
both have to.
light projections, mystery box. Those three things don't play nice together in any combination.
No, but I think I could handle your super strength better than.
Probably. That
and
said,
you could handle my speed better than most.
that is, I think,
Bugs.
also a thing that we'd want to practice initially. Just
probably if we're gonna swap, but we can't really practice swapperoos without that one guy.
Yeah, I don't know how that
no,
would
I mean
work.
more understanding each other's powers and how they work on a more fundamental level is helpful both individually and for our teamwork. We've
That's
already been
fair.
doing some cross-team, cross-power practice, and we've made that work a little bit. So I think
Yes.
that's a good foundation to start with.
We should probably put it in the schedule. We could do it on the
We
island,
absolutely
then it won't take as much time. You know?
And there's
Fair.
foxes in case something happens. Medical teams,
That's helpful for anyone but me, but fair.
Oh, yeah.
Then we bring in the Healy bug for you as well.
Fair.
And that means only the Healy bug and the lightning bugs are there, which means ideally Inari can regain control if necessary, so there's no repeat performances of Hive Mind.
Is that this kind of thing you would want to test in that, if you're worried it might happen again, it might be worth trying to create as much of a controlled environment as we can to understand the circumstances under which it happens. Of course, that's the
So,
kind of thing that you might
yeah.
not be comfortable with.
Honestly, I think we're gonna need to I'm gonna need a lot of information regarding this power sooner rather than later. I don't want a repeat of the situation that happened. and if this is at all related to weird space shit on top of every other weird thing that it's been related to. I intend to get as much information as possible from Pulsar, because the words I've heard it associated with are things like infestation and not fun, happy things.
If there's ever any of that you want my help with, let me know.
I will let you know.
Not sure how I'd be helpful, but if you think of something.
Honestly, I feel like there's a lot of questions before I can even think of a plan of how to tackle it.
Fair. Just putting that out there.
I appreciate that.
There's some more sensitive stuff on multiple fronts for multiple people here we should talk about in a different location.
Probably.
Okay.
Moonlighter. Again, we can leave.
You don't have to. We could just go to the island real
We
quick.
can also table that discussion for later.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal right now.
Well,
It is,
might
but
be-
we can wait.
yeah.
Is there
can
anything
wait
that
at
is
least,
pressing?
like, probably not immediately in the next few hours pressing,
Yeah.
but it should still happen within the next day or two, I think.
It's worth noting, 2 days away is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, let's just go to
So
the fucking
tomorrow.
island now, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
God damn it.
All
We'll
right.
be back in
let's-
like 2 seconds.
Yeah, it'll be short. Our time. HK just opens the portal.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Neko like stands up and without even looking, Moonlighter just like hooks a finger into like, the back of her shirt and is like, nope.
Not now, Neko. I'll lock you in the island later.
Just when things are getting good, she just like flops back on a beanbag chair.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It's adult business. She just pats her sister.
Don't tell me you don't. Don't tell me you're an entirely open book.
Oh, no. She's the most closed of. That mom's worse, but Neko's a close second.
Just so. And Gloria will step
Pats her head again. But she's so fast that she just. All right, let's go. We'll be back in a very short amount of time. Did we bring snacks for the foxes? I don't think they drink tequila.
I'm sure we have.
HK just runs over and grabs some granola bars or something.
I mean, I'm gonna throw this out there. Inari, amongst his many domains, does include alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol is on there.
Does Inari want shots?
Yeah,
we bring the
shots for
tequila.
Inari.
Look out for Inari.
Fuck shots.
Yeah.
Fox shots.
Yeah.
That is an awesome name for a bar.
Yes. A casino
Some alternate
definitely owns
timeline
that.
Where HK opens a bar called Fox Shots. Some of the shots do have fox juice in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's an art.
What is the fox juice? Don't ask questions.
We
It's magical,
don't.
that's
ask
all
You
you
don't want to
questions.
know.
We do not ask questions.
No.
You just drink the fox juice and be grateful. That's it.
Yeah.
You say thank you very much, ma'am.
Well, you definitely know how to get to the island.
Mhm.
Foxes have their usual reactions to y'all.
They swarm SP and Electra for snacks.
Yep.
And avoid glory like the plague.
Elytra does go find the librarian after a while and gives the librarian Vex a special snack and the address and says, keep this safe unless one of us asks for it.
So just to confirm, you are not looking at the address at all.
I don't think Elytra wants it to be able to be pulled out of her head.
All right. Respect.
Fair, especially given the psychic of it all.
Yeah.
As per
There's
usual,
been
the
too much
archivist-
psychic shit recently.
As per usual, the archivist Fox takes their duties very seriously. And
Cataloged and Dewey Decimaled.
oh yeah,
She even brings in a specific shot just to ensure that it gets done.
Fox shots, fox shots.
A little.
Like Captain trying to drink our soup.
Oh.
It's hard to take
So
shots when you don't have hands.
So they all have ended up on the island at this point without
Yeah.
Neko or Moonlane. So Flor knows about the memory thing, and then tried to talk to me about it, and I said no.
Oof. Yeah, no. That might be a little bit concerning. But if
She doesn't
keeps her
seem
mouth
in-
shut,
We shall see. I was able to, I think, get through to her a bit once she realized that I'd seen some of her memories, and she got real uncomfortable with the idea that I knew some things about her that she didn't want shared.
According to
So,
Lucifer,
maybe.
she's very cagey at times.
Yeah, which I would not have really anticipated, to be honest, though I guess it makes sense
Since
given
she's
that
so
she refuses
laissez
to, like...
whatever with everybody else's fucking info.
Yeah.
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 But she also refuses to talk to historians, which makes sense, I guess, to why she's so cagey.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Floor's
no,
weird.
I'm not friends with her at this point. I'm not a fan.
I'm not like
Are any
friends
of
with her.
us-
I don't have a problem with her, but I
What?
just don't
I said, are any of us
know.
friends with
Friends
her?
with Flor?
Yeah, no.
I think-
I can't speak for anyone else.
I think most of us hold her at arm's length after.
After she
Her
said some like
relentless
uber personal
campaign.
fucking
Kind of a
things
bitch.
about everybody,
Yeah.
like when they're like right in
She
front of
tried to-
everybody.
She
I
tried
mean,
to have
mostly-
SP move on.
Yeah.
Also-
Yeah, that was awkward too.
Said I was doing Gloria kindness for dating her when she could die at any
What?
second.
The fuck? She said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he not tell
Ah.
everybody? I thought he told
I thought you told. I thought this had already
HK
been
HK
discussed.
and Moonlighter overheard it for sure, but
Elytra definitely overheard it.
Oh yeah, you
But
had the
that's
bugs.
The eavesdropping gang
weird
overheard
The,
it.
the
fucking
big
thing to
eared
say.
gang and the buzz.
Who says that?
Floor, apparently.
Give me that tequila.
Passes
I
the
think you
bottle.
might have to fight the foxes for it.
Nah,
I will.
HK would have grabbed 2 bottles because she knows
One for
that.
them, one for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
I feel like the medic
He's
fox
also
picks up
got
on
a
the
small
vibe and just brings
liquor
out a little container
trove.
of sake.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sake it to me.
I wish I could pet you without you exploding. I will bring you a snack later.
SP
HK
cut
will
the
give
medic
the fox a scritch for glory.
Yeah. He's just doing what he always does and lays on the ground to be swarmed by HK's
He does love
great,
that, yeah.
great ancestors.
And they are not super dignified. I love that about her ancestors. They're just like jump on SP to get that.
Snacks, booze,
Snacks.
attention.
Yeah. Doggo behavior.
Oh yeah, where did Cone Boy
I mean,
go?
to
This
be
is-
fair, HK likes scritches too, so you know.
I have to go find Cone Boy.
This is going to be a bit of a weird question, but in terms of having a greater understanding of our powers and how they function, Thoth, what are your personal limitations with that, given, or your personal boundaries with that, given the range of things you can do? Be good to have a sense of that before we start digging into things.
I mean, I can kind of explain how I use them. I don't know if it'll make sense to anyone. I would be hesitant to use them on anyone.
I get that. For what it's worth, I'd be willing to volunteer as tribute for that because it might open a different area of understanding psychic infiltration. But that said, I certainly have powers that I'm not comfortable using on other people. So,
Normally,
Yeah.
I would say before yesterday, I would say I would also be willing to be a guinea pig in that situation. But in light of scary bug noise, I think for your safety, I don't want anyone touching that for the moment.
I get that. That does raise an interesting question. A lot of psychic powers cut both ways, right? It's like, so the person doing the psychic thing and then the person to whom the psychic thing is being done. But in theory, with the memory thing, there's a block because it's not me who actually has the power, it's Lethe.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't really want to use that, but worth noting in case we ever have a situation where we need to do something that involves not establishing a two-way connection. Though that's a very limited set of circumstances where that'd be useful, given the nature of it. What are we doing about Thanksgiving?
That's a good question.
I was just gonna make a bunch of food. You can make a bunch of food.
I think
SP's Thanksgiving.
Oh, SP's
SP's.
Thanksgiving.
I'm happy to make a
Yeah.
bunch of food for their Thanksgiving or to contribute to any food you
I
want.
know initially I was planning on having literal bugs on him. However,
A bee.
the question is, SP, do you trust me enough with my bugs to do that in light of what happened? I doubt the problem is an earpiece is a lot easier to detect. Especially given, I would assume Silver Spectre is fairly decent at finding such things.
Oh, he
It's-
can.
Also, it's Thanksgiving. Like, who bug sweeps somebody on Thanksgiving?
If I get the feeling if anyone did, it would be him.
It might also be
Would-
like passive psychic detection of any kind of like other psionic powers going on. I guess he's not really psionic. He's more magic.
magic.
What is your dad?
An asshole.
But
An
well, I
anime
would.
villain.
That's a given.
Yeah,
Yes, he is
that's
in fact
given.
an asshole.
Magic.
Okay.
He's sorceress, right?
Or it's not in. I don't know if it's learned or innate.
Well, you
Might be
have
worth
powers, so
figuring
I
that
assume
out.
it would be innate. Because it's
It's not the
genetic.
same power though.
Isn't that how
different
genetics work?
Well,
I don't think he
but
can
look
regenerate,
at,
How non-magic?
Reliquary and Scorch. One of them sorceress and the other's not.
And their
Right.
dad is not sorceress. He's magus, right?
Yeah, I think so.
What the fuck is a magus?
Learned.
Caster.
Bro, I don't
Learned.
know.
But like maybe their
Like a
mom is
wizard.
a source, so we're
Maybe.
sorceresses, right? Like me and Glory and
It's
you,
You being whom?
you Electra. I don't know what to
I
call.
am
Electra's psionic question mark possibly magic unclear. It's unclear, I believe, what the
Me
boundary
and you
between
are
psionics and magic
sorceresses
actually
then,
is.
right?
S&P is gonna elbow Thoth and be like, man, I'm glad we're not magic.
We're
I
not,
know, right?
yeah, we're not sure if I'm magic or tech or something
both.
else
Magic
entirely.
tech?
It's ambiguous enough
I'm
that I wouldn't want
yeah.
to
Cyber
make any
psionics.
strong conclusions.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's all
Uh,
three.
But me and Glory are sorceresses, right?
Yes.
We're
you two are
sorceress.
Sorceress. I don't know. I'm a
Too
fox.
many vowels.
Yours
What does
Consonants
the
on
fox
both
say?
have innate magic versus learned.
I forgot
Um,
how unhinged that song was until I
Crow,
put it on the
what
playlist.
kind of security does SP's family home normally have?
Well, I mean, it's Hickory Heights, so there's, like, a decent level of security in general. That being said, from what you've told me of your mom, I don't think she would, like, be super, like, nutso about security. Like, certainly there are, like, guards. I mean, there is for most of Hickory Heights.
Gated community type scenario.
Yeah. But, like, there's not, like, a metal detector before you walk in the door.
Okay.
That being said,
His
what
office?
Silver Spectre might be doing, I'm not certain you would know.
Mm-hmm.
Using his powers of anime and evil.
The anime powers of evil.
Anime evil.
Yes.
Anime dad.
I mean, from what
Okay.
you know of him, you're certain he's taking some precautions. What those may be,
I guess
SP's
it's worth
probably
asking.
now a little more familiar with some wards, so maybe he's seen one, but they'd be like warding his dad's office so nobody can spy on him, kind of thing.
probably.
Probably warded against bugs.
Maybe
Let's-
now.
Let's think about how this actually plays out. Best case scenario, it's fine, nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat
about.
worst case scenario, hopefully, but somewhat worst case scenario, your dad outs the fact that you're not actually going to college to your mom. Or reveals that you're not as knowledgeable about law as might be expected from somebody pursuing a pre-law degree. I don't think your dad's going to try to fight you at Thanksgiving, but I can't rule that out. What do you think? You know him.
I don't think he'll fist fight me. Because
Okay.
that would just ruin the whole dinner.
And his wife would be so
It would be
upset.
so embarrassing for him.
Has he ever hit you in front of your mom?
No. Well,
Okay.
like during
Your dad
sparring,
hit you?
during sparring things, that's a different
Not during
story.
outside
But,
of
like,
sparring.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
did? Do you want me to kill
He
him?
threw a bunch of knives at me. You were there.
That's true.
That's
Yeah,
true.
You were
Well,
there.
And then I
HK
did-
was technically there, and then she ran off to Altus
Oh,
Tower
yeah,
with like
that's
the
right. To get
the
Lady
nuclear
Gaga,
football. And
But
the
then
knives happened.
also, Glory threw me while I was tornadoing with my knives, so we sort of threw knives at him first.
That's different.
True.
I don't know if he can regenerate.
I didn't
might have
care,
some
to
sort
be
of
honest with you,
magic
SP.
thing.
I don't fucking know.
So, within the bounds of probability, we might be looking at him blowing your cover, most likely.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe I can spin that. You know,
Maybe you
I don't know
choose
how.
Let's
to a
talk it
different
through.
degree. You can talk your way out
different
of it.
degree, gap year.
Yeah, you just needed some time off.
He's 20,
What if he? What if
However
he?
long?
Oh,
20.
what if he breaks out? He's the one paying for it, I assume, right? Or in theory, he's the one paying for it.
Yeah, where's the
Yeah,
tuition
I didn't get a
coming
whole
from?
lot of. I don't think San Sebastian University has a karate scholarship.
Who does
No,
your mom
probably
think is
not.
paying for it?
Him.
Okay, so what if he opens up with like, well, the tuition money's not going anywhere. He's not going to school.
Then why didn't he bring it up to her in the first place?
Yeah, then he has to
You-
explain why he lied to her before.
And in front of all
That
of
is a
his
good angle.
law people cohorts, why do that in front of all of them?
Yeah, don't do that.
He could try to spin it as being a quote unquote dutiful father, or whatever, and say I was trying to cover up for your. I don't know.
Yeah,
He seems like the kind of person who'd use like the word shame or whatever.
dishonor.
I don't think he would do that in front of
Dishonor your
everybody,
family.
though.
Yeah, there's supposed to be like coworkers there.
Does he pretend to be a good dad in front of other people?
Does he? Largely indifferent, like a 50, probably like the quintessential
Emotionally
50s
constipated
dad.
good dad.
Yeah.
Emotionally
Yeah.
constipated dad.
Yeah,
Like,
like-
it's there's certainly no like outward animosity, but generally speaking, like the public figure of your dad as a judge is a man like very focused on his career and what he does.
Yeah. Not focused on the family.
Yeah. So like he's certainly never publicly like shamed or humiliated or anything like that.
Yeah.
You, SP. In private.
Just privately.
Private, yeah. I don't think he would bring it up in front of other people,
Okay.
because that would not look good on him.
All right.
It's
Trying
also
to run
worth
through
noting
the.
that publicly has genuinely included your mom as well.
It would not look good on either of them if their
Okay.
protege
And they-
son decided to drop out of college and live above some weird dude's attic and sell sandwiches.
And they will have his colleagues there, so that does, in theory, provide a level of protection.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That said, it might also play into that fiction to support the idea that you do know what you're doing with law. You have done a lot of studying, so in theory that could work. Though you might also get some questions that are
Hey, buddy.
if you use the word protege, is that how they present you?
You wear a suit.
I have to dress nicely. I don't think I have to wear a suit. You don't want the apple
Do they
bun?
present you as a protege? A legal?
Not really. That was like kind of the whole, oh, he's gonna go be a lawyer too kind of thing, but that's something I think Mom might be angling that a little more, and he's more of a
Correct.
keep him several arms lengths away.
Mm.
Does
Like-
mom do this in a
You're an only child.
mom way, like a typical mom way where my child can do no wrong, so therefore I'm going to talk them up? Or is this an actual, I expect him to be a protege, he better know his shit stuff?
I think it's more of a normal mom way.
Okay.
From their
If-
conversation over lunch, that was my impression.
Yeah. Like
That was Elytra actually asking
For all the
because she has
Uber
no
wealth-
idea about
Oh.
his mom. So
Fair.
she's
for
like,
all-
how prepared do I have to be for this if I'm on a bug somewhere?
like for all the uber wealth that SP's family has, like Denise, his mom, she's generally pretty down to earth. Like she is
How'd she
like,
marry such an asshole?
Rippling gambling. Sorry, I don't.
Her
Addicted
HK
to
grandma
the
could.
craps table.
It's to fund her lipstick collection. She's got like 3,000 right now.
Birkins. So many Birkins.
like yes, she enjoys her luxury, but she's not like she is not cruel. Like
She
she
seemed
is a
pretty
far cry from Lucifer's Kane's mom, who is just like indifferently watching her family implode.
She's got popcorn.
So curious about that woman.
We're curious about the
People fuck
entire Kane family, and we're
We're
not gonna
so
lie.
curious about the king. family.
We would like to be a fly on that wall.
Not a cockroach though, just a fly.
Because that would scare
I
Kane.
could potentially get a fly in there. Maybe.
But yeah, SP, from what you've given me, your dad, public face, like very no nonsense judge. Your mom, much more the affable, friendly member of the family.
Yeah. Attends
The likable
galas,
one?
charity
Yeah.
boards.
The Stepford
Yeah.
wife.
Yeah.
A little bit. Maybe approaching
Concerning.
creepy, but hasn't quite like passed the threshold.
Okay. The non-assimilated Stepford wife.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so
And SB, you would know she's smarter than she is like presented in the public usually. Like she's picked up on a lot of legal stuff.
That do be how it goes.
Yeah.
Elytra, are you still planning to be that proverbial fly on the wall for SP's Thanksgiving?
I'm willing to if SP still wants me there.
In case
Would you
something
mind
happens,
if I tagged along, probably in the invisibility helmet? Stealth is going to be a premium, I think.
Will
I
we be
think
able
that
to
is
sense you through the
fair.
Lithy helmet?
No,
Well, we can
this
find
is
out.
the Hades helmet. Let's see.
I just don't know what the limitations are of Spectre's power versus God
I mean,
thing.
in theory, the Helm of Hades is supposed to be infallible, but we know SP personally can see through. That shocked
could
literally
be
everybody
A
we've mentioned that
genetic
to.
thing too. It
Mhm.
could be a
It
fluke,
could be.
or yeah, maybe not the Hades Helm.
So I've got a bad idea for how to test some of this, but that might go badly.
I have an even worse idea. I bring you to Thanksgiving as my girlfriend.
I don't want to die, but if you want to do that, we can try.
It might be less aggressive than coming in as an invisible and then getting seen or
That's gonna
noticed
kill
or
me.
Yeah. It'd be really funny.
Hey,
it
if you
makes
want to,
things so awkward for your dad.
what'd you say, bro?
This has escalated so fast.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, look, he is probably going to try and kill me sooner or later, I suppose. Again,
Do we
so
want
I
to
guess I was
deal
really
with
trying the
that
last few times.
on this
Probably not.
particular holiday, though? When we have all of the other shit going on.
We have
Probably
too much
not.
going on for meet parents.
Yes.
Parent, I guess. You already met my dad.
Not in that capacity. If we ever end up doing something like that, maybe I just meet your mom.
That might be easier.
Mhm. Mhm.
Anyways, so you go to attend Thanksgiving as expected. Elytra, fly on the wall, assuming you're still down with that. I personally would want to be there for backup in case something weird happens. This probably, if there's any surveillance, it probably should not be directly next to the house or anything.
I mean,
But you've got some good range.
I was about to say, I have a range of 3 districts at this point, so. I
Honestly,
can
we could-
be-
How many districts away is Hickory Heights? I'm gonna check the map.
From like where Misfits Manor is, I think it's more than 3.
Mhm.
What about Tarot Town or SP's apartment?
Tarot Town is the exact
It's even
opposite end
farther.
of town.
So
lives
Hickory
in-
Heights is right next to the Business Quarter, Elysium Park, and International Quarter. One more district out, and you've got downtown San Sebastian, Little Mars, Monument Park. Then you've got like Mission Quarter, Historic, San Sebastian, Industrial Quarter.
He lives in Mission Quarter, right?
He lives in Historic San Sebastian.
Yeah, historic.
Yeah, so that's a little closer than.
Though I will throw this out there, Elysium Park is like the superhero haven of this town. No one is going to question anyone using powers there.
Yeah.
Elysium Park's
Also,
probably the
Tabs
best
has
bet.
an underground bunker down there, so
Oh,
there's
yeah.
also
If
that.
she'd let us use it,
Classic
I mean,
underground bunkers.
I can
So-
ask. She's not exactly talking to me right now since my little power hiccup.
well, if she doesn't let you use it, we can figure something out.
And
I will
also
ask
just
her.
hang out in Elysium Park for a day, and I don't think anybody would
Also
bat an
true.
eye.
Valid. I just think a Tabs bunker might be a little safer in case something gets detected.
If she lets us use it, I think that's
Yeah.
optimal. We can bring donuts to stake out or something, I guess.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving donuts? Question mark.
Pumpkin
Take
pie
a
donuts.
Pumpkin pie
Oh,
donuts.
fair.
Or take
Apple
every
cider.
part of a
Maple
Thanksgiving
syrup
dinner,
donuts.
pack it into mashed potato, fry it.
I'll leave that to you, babe.
You see that one chubby fox, like a line of drool, just
Mhm. Also wants donuts.
That's a move. Okay. So, sounds like we've at least got a baseline plan here. Any other thoughts? So, not to take this over, this is your show, SP.
Yeah. What are you going to specifically need from us? Like,
Yeah.
how in depth of communication do you want in place?
I think like an earpiece, maybe not. Fly on the wall's good. You won't be very far away.
What's the range on the tuning forks?
I don't know. We've never tried a range.
Because, I mean, I believe you don't necessarily have to hold them out all obvious. Like, we can sometimes just chat at night.
I don't think they'll work through the Torre Gate. Like, I mean, they might work here when we're together on the island, but I don't think one could be here and one could be back in San Sebastian.
That's not really what I was suggesting,
But
that's probably true.
we can try and see how far away they were.
I meant more if we needed multiple ways to contact you and say, like, your dad shorts out an earpiece or something. Though I guess he might also detect magic. The thought would be to have multiple
if you've got a
contingency
fly
plans.
on the wall and you can observe what's happening, you could just text SP.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
We can have those as like a emergency backup.
We communicate in incomprehensible memes.
We already do.
That's true.
Yeah, that's probably 90% of the group chat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tabs is learning how to speak in memes.
She's learned so much about memes.
All right. Well, sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
Just everyone be on deck in case we run into issues.
I figure if worse comes to worse, HK could probably Tori get to where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to, like, cut your dinner short. Just in case of, like, an actual emergency.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, just yank me through that Torre Gate.
We should... He might have wards that might prevent something like that from forming
Can you
inside.
ward against that? I guess it
Yeah.
is just
Yeah.
a type of magic.
Ultra's tower was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they have like top of the line wards.
Eden Mod was also going to get wards
he
against
would
it.
also.
That's
He
fair.
has a lot of money and kills a lot of people.
That's
Yep.
fair.
He'd have a lot of reasons to get wards like that.
But
Yeah.
now I
Sure.
know what some wards look like, so I can keep an eye out and see what my house is warded against.
It's like a game of I Spy, but horrifying. My dice
mean-
disappeared.
Most I Spy books were actually kind of creepy when you really looked at the things that were being depicted.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
What happened there? No one knows. There's
Silver
a
Spectre
bone.
happened. Exactly. All right.
Child's bedroom, and then there's just a severed glass eye sitting on the stool, and it's like, what the fuck?
As every child's bedroom should have. My dice have abandoned me.
Oh no. Is there anything else we wanted to discuss in here? Before we go
That's
out?
it for me.
Mm-mm. I'm good.
Then, well, I think before everyone leaves, Elytra will say there's one last thing about that meeting with Sigma.
I was
And
wondering.
I owe you all at least the information so you know going forward. Savannah posed a hypothetical to me about recruitment to the young giants.
What?
Tell you to kick bricks last time?
Whose
Yeah.
spot would you be taking?
I didn't ask. I turned it down pretty quickly.
That must have felt good though, since they booted you out before.
But I did want.
Proved him wrong. Proved you don't need him.
Yeah, he admitted that he was wrong.
What?
But
Pretends to faint next to SP in the pile of boxes.
Oh my god.
I never change.
I won't. Thanks. For a
But
thousand.
Do you know if he was actually asking?
I got the vibe he might have been, but he kind of
Yeah.
already knew the answer.
it something you would have considered?
I think at one point before the team, I would have. However, you all took a chance on me. And when I was untested, unproven, when you knew I was turned down by them, and you've stuck with me. And I think we're all
I never cared
kind.
about that.
And I appreciate that. That's
Why would I care what they think? They're kind of assholes anyways. I mean, have you met them?
yeah. I've spent far too much time in their heads recently.
Yeah. Mhm.
But
Yeah.
You've proved your worth time and time again.
Yeah.
You're a good leader. You're a good strategist.
Yeah.
And you're a good teammate.
And in some ways, I think that you're a better leader than Savannah.
You do actually listen to us when we come to you with concerns.
Mm-hmm.
Though he probably does listen to his team for what it's worth.
I think
Maybe.
sometimes I think it depends on who he's listening to and what their concern is.
Or
And
he's
I
just
think
poking them with a stick until they go to therapy. I don't know.
I
that
don't
might
think
be
any
it too.
of them are super. I think maybe they're going to therapy, but I don't think they're super
Actively
doing the
engaging.
therapy.
Yeah.
It's not working on DB for sure.
Oh, for sure May is not touching any of her like issues. I
Okay.
understand exactly why May is the way she is now, so
I
she would be
Thank
less
you
that
for-
way.
telling us. You didn't have to.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, mostly I appreciate that you turned him down, but I also do appreciate that you told us.
Yeah.
So I would really fucking miss you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd be happy for you if that's what you wanted.
Well, that too, but mostly I'd miss you.
And we'd be
I
sad without you and
We'd all have to
possibly
bite
a little
Savannah.
lost.
We'd all have to bite Savannah.
I mean,
and I feel
that-
like that
I
turned
might
up
bu-
badly. For
I
us,
might-
we would still do
I might
it.
bite
think-
him anyways. Just
The other thing is looking at how the team functions in comparison to us. It wouldn't be right. Like,
I
this is my
wonder-
team.
Would you really want to take orders from Savannah?
No.
I wonder if you would be
Neither would I.
replacing him.
I'd honestly rather be waterboarded.
I think
Look, if they let Savannah move off of that team to the Ultras, that's going to make the front
I don't
page of
think
every
he
fucking
would move
paper in
off
the
to
city.
the Ultras. He would probably go solo or retire. And
I don't think he. Yeah, I don't think he's
that
gonna
man
end up on.
understands the word retirement.
No, but
No, he does not.
This is his purpose. I
It's
think
worth
that
noting,
he.
Savannah's been
self-
part of the Young Giants longer than some ultras have been ultras.
Yeah,
well, I mean, case in point, Brother Nature.
I think that
Yeah.
he takes pride in being the leader of the Young Giants, and I don't think that
fostering
he could
the
take.
next generation of ultras.
I do think that he believes that that is
Though-
his lot in life and his
He-
total purpose.
But does he
Did-
want that, or are they making him do that?
I think
I
his
have a
self-worth
question
is so
regarding
wrapped up
that.
in it that he couldn't leave it if he wanted to.
Not necessarily.
I'm not sure.
But I
don't
would
know.
say he did mention that Kane was a potential replacement for him should he ever leave. So,
Ah, that's his second in command, huh?
yeah.
Now we know.
Interesting choice. I suppose Kane does know how to handle a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that also means he heaps a lot of pressure on Kane as it stands.
I will also
Might
say
be a
that
reason why
Kane's
he.
ego is a liability for him to be a leader.
Buddy.
I'm not
I
sure
mean,
he
it
does
would be
those
a liability
ideas.
for me too, as a leader. Like if I were to be the leader, I've got a little bit of an ego.
Wouldn't
and a
really
little
call
tiny
it an
streak.
ego.
He's very particular, but yeah, I agree with both on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got preferences.
Shown a lot of open-mindedness. I think it's just all of the restrictions and pressure he's dealt with that has led to presenting himself in a certain way.
Like he has a stick up his ass.
If you're willing to look past some of the more prickly things, you can kind of get what he's saying.
I think
I agree.
when you portray yourself as prickly and untouchable, it makes it hard for other people to find those vulnerabilities. And he is uniquely in a position that people are looking for those vulnerabilities.
They are, and you're not wrong. You're not wrong on that at all. And I mean, Savannah's the same way at like keeping his vulnerabilities at arm's length and keeping everybody at arm's length. He's not prickly in the same way, but he is cold.
Kane and I had one conversation at Physiques, and by the end of it, we were acquaintances / how he refers to his friends.
I mean,
so
he's been to
I don't
my
think
lab
he's ever had
several
friends
times.
before, Glory.
He's my kind of defensive wet cat, so...
I mean, he's a decent guy. He's been to my lab several times, and
I think him and I rub each other the wrong way because
much like I don't get along with Gigi.
He's a little overdramatic. Yeah, Gigi's overdramatic too, but like
it's a different vibe.
Yeah, it is. We have a very different relationship, and that's fair. Some people are not other people's cup of tea. Gigi is definitely for not
for the weak.
She's not for a lot of people. Most people actually. She's not.
It's probably a public good that she and I don't really necessarily get on, because we'd probably light half the city on fire if we did. Add you into the mix and the city's getting burned down to the ground.
Yeah,
all of it.
I mean, I have to be more aware of Gigi's penchants because I have impulse control issues, and then she has a lot of impulse control issues in addition, and like a super genius head with like, why shouldn't we do this weird fucking experiment that could blow up the city? Like, and I'm just like, sometimes I worry about you, girl, because like, I don't know that you are taking your abilities seriously. And then she's like, it'll be fine. And then I'm like, okay, well, damage control. I definitely have to be the adult.
When SP doesn't take things seriously, I just make out with them. That usually solves the issue for a little while. I don't think that's an option here, but you could consider it.
It could have been an option. Maybe, I don't know. I think that it could have been an option. I'm just also very...
Safe.
Yeah.
When Glory says that, she kind of just like puts a hand on the one part of his arm that is not entirely covered in foxes.
The one little...
one little bit of arm.
Glory, roll me a d6 real quick.
You brush a fox, everything cuts on fire.
We all die.
Lightning comes down.
Okay. So, SP is like relatively swarmed with foxes. So he reached down when his hand is like exposed. Right as a fox runs over it,
Glory jerks back really fast to avoid exploding everything.
Well, you make contact, and nothing happens.
She looks at her hand and is a little worried it's about to fall off.
I think they've accepted you, Lori.
I don't think... Does it work like that?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
I don't really ask a lot of questions. I mean, like I do, but then I don't. Sometimes I'm just like, that's God shit.
Foxes are like kind of looking at you, Glory, like looking to see some sort of reaction. And the one that like, accidentally rushed is like looking over its back, like making sure. One of them just sort of like slowly
get pooped by a fox.
Spook her. Does anyone explode?
No.
Is the medical fox still around who gave her the sake?
Mm-hmm.
She'll be like, you want scritches?
Glory's in the fox pile.
Fox pile. Hey, homeboy.
There is still some hesitancy from the foxes, because they're like... But some of them are receptive to scritches.
I think Glory grew up having cats, and foxes are not the same thing, but it does scratch a bit of the fluffy animal kind of itch. She misses her counts. Giving Foxes some scritches behind the ears.
There's like a golden brown one that's just like.
Real into it.
I love
Oh,
it. Yeah. My ancestors are so chill. HK says, as she's like sitting adjacent to the fox pile, also petting foxes.
It's an island full of therapy animals.
Pretty much.
Kinda.
That
Everybody's
helps.
like, I had a hard day. I need to go to the island. HK, open the thing. I mean, in real life, that would be therapeutic for me. I would definitely go hang out with a bunch of foxes.
Being able to pause reality and go hang out on an island full of fluffy animals, yeah, that would help my mental health extremely.
Absolutely,
Immensely.
yes. And it's always sunny there and very peaceful.
Well, it's the middle of the night constantly on the island of foxes, but
Well, that's okay. As long as it's like a nice night, though, right? Like,
it's a nice
Captain
calm
did
night.
something. I don't know what it does. I'll be right back.
Okay.
uh-oh, Captain.
Captain of Chaos.
He really is.
It seems as though this team meeting is perhaps at an end?
Hmm.
Question mark?
Sorry, I lost my pen, or my pen stopped working for a bit, so I had to find it.
It's alright. Well, once you guys have gotten sufficient fox time,
Yes.
you exit back out of the Tory Gate. Pretty much to exactly the moment that you left. Again, time slows on the outside, but it doesn't stop. But pretty shortly after y'all get out, there's a very sharp on the door.
Okay. HK will go answer the door.
And standing there, with a matte finish so as not to reflect too strongly in the streetlights, is one of Tabs's bodies.
Oh,
You
thank
okay?
God. I thought he was going to say it's BB and she was about to close the door in BB's face.
Not today, Mom.
It
We're busy.
is one of Tabs's android bodies.
Oh, no, she will let Tabs in. Come on in, Tabs.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Elytra, may we speak in private, please?
We can. We do have super hearing in this room, just so you know. She's not looking specifically at Moonlighter. She's looking at the child that she knows is going to be listening, who probably still has her passport.
The super hearing crew is standing in one corner. Huh? You can go upstairs to your room.
Yeah.
Moonlighter is just like, should I head out? I feel like I should head out.
Probably.
I mean, I should probably head out too.
If you want to. I'm sure they can speak in a different language that you don't understand.
Also valid.
When you say that, Thoth, Moonlighter sort of looks over to you. You got any plans for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, actually, I've got a bit of a busy day.
Man,
You can come by. Just tell Mom you're my friend. I don't know. Whatever. It's up to you.
he doesn't really say anything, but he sort of like looks over his shoulder at Neko, like,
I don't know that my mom will show up, but who knows?
Yeah, I'll go scan what they have on my streaming service.
Okay.
I'll be in touch, though.
Sounds good.
And he'll head out. Echo is just, like, sitting there as innocently as she can muster.
HK
Elytra
throw
knows
something at her.
better.
Yeah. HK throws something at Neko.
Hey!
Are you always in everybody's business?
Because it's fun.
Yeah.
Well, unless you want tabs in your business, this is business that you probably shouldn't be listening to.
Come on, Neko. Let's go watch some trash TV or some shit.
Real Housewives of Halcyon?
Sure. Whatever you want.
Halcyon Shore.
Ooh.
But unless someone says otherwise, I assume no one is trying to listen in to Tabs and Elytra's conversation.
Both probably will leave unless anyone else stops them.
Ori and SP go somewhere else.
Go somewhere and make out. We know how it works.
For
The
apartment
closet.
to go to
You
leave.
go to the makeout
the
closet.
makeout
The
closet.
the
yeah.
makeout closet. Until we get a room built for them.
Which is also soundproofed. So,
Yeah. So far, she's just got the 3 rooms built. I mean, she's working on it whenever she can, but you know, she's just got Electra's, hers, and Mac's room finished.
Fun fact, when Captain tries to stand on the back of a chair, it falls over.
Oh.
That's
yeah.
true. Yeah,
Elegant.
I love that he's chaos, but
Very.
also
He's
not.
learning.
He's
not
not
very
good
bright.
at
He's not learning anything.
Yeah, no,
but, you know.
he's the chaos and also smooth brain.
He's a little lacking in the brain cell department, it must be said. But not the chaos department.
No, he what he lacks in brains, he makes up for in chaos.
Very much so.
you and Sylvie would get along great.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not supposed to have
Potentially.
other cats in the same household as Captain. Or
Ah.
dogs, or small children.
Oh.
he's just
Well,
doesn't want-
personality-wise,
he
they're
likes
very similar.
Brie, and
Let's go
that's
with
it.
Look, I occasionally see him, like, I think hunting small children and also just people generally outside the window, so.
I love that for him.
TLDR glory. One of Tabs' bodies showed up.
Oh,
Not on the
And?
island. Y'all exited, but
Yeah.
okay.
he's asking for a private talk with Elytra.
Okay.
Ghost left. Probably SP and Glory take off.
Moonlighter left.
He
HK
might-
grabbed her sister, and they're going
The
to watch
Foxes
trash
are
TV.
watching reality TV.
They are.
I love it.
They're watching the
Oh.
Super Housewives of.
But didn't we
For
want
flavor.
Tabs to scan
Oh,
SP?
yeah,
Oh.
she doesn't mind. Before he heads out and
Yeah, I think
What am I
That-
scanning for?
bugs, not
Yes.
like
tracking.
creepy crawly bugs, but
Technological tracking.
yeah.
One of her like optical sensors watches is like one of the bees that just exists near SP, constantly just sort of.
That doesn't count.
The bees are drones. Just like the
Anything
birds.
Dino Boy or anyone else might be using to track SP
Yeah.
to his location.
Understood. Like a little green, like wow, 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 just sort of like scans him up and down. No unaccounted for technology.
All right.
No, thank you.
Just for flavor, I think that if they don't have an idea in mind, Glory would probably take SP to go rifle through some like wards at either the apothecary or her apartment to like get a better sense of what he might need to be looking for.
Yeah. A different kind of studying.
And then eventually they make out.
As it
I'm
goes.
putting that in my notes.
But yeah. Elytra, you and Tabs head up to your room. And the second the two of you are away from the rest of the Misfits, it's hard to read body language into a robot, but you've been around Tabs long enough that you can tell, like, something's off.
I think Elytra will shut the door first and foremost. And she'll sit down in silence for a bit, just because she's waiting. She's not gonna push for it just yet. She wants to see what Tabs is going to disclose to her first.
The hybrid life form perished in Bloodbath's escape. He is unaccounted for, but its remains have already been recovered.
I am happy to hear about that. Oh, shoot. Shoot was above the table. I was supposed to ask Glory something, but I forgot. Glory and HK. That's tomorrow.
Your control over the creature was unexpected.
Unexpected is one way to put it. Unsettling is another. I didn't like what I felt when I controlled it.
I am concerned. I am concerned, Victoria, of what this investigation into this buzz may be doing to you.
Concerned in a way that you're asking me to stop this investigation, or concerned in a way that you are advising caution?
Until such a time as we can learn more safely, I would suggest you cease, though given my knowledge of you, your team, and humanity in general, I find such a recommendation often ignored.
I can't promise I will cease with the threats that are being presented to my team, as less so myself in this given moment, but definitely the threats that are encroaching upon my team. I can't sit by and let things happen knowing I could potentially have changed something for the better.
You may also change things for the worse.
I understand that, and I can see how my actions had a far more negative result than I would have ever anticipated. But what happens if I sit back and these changes keep growing? And because I sat back, because I let these changes, this thing keep growing and keep taking control, there's no necessary, we don't know that me stopping my investigation will stop whatever's going on. I was able to control that bug and keep it from killing Arthur because of who I am. Not because... If I can even hold back the buzz a little bit to keep it from consuming, from hurting people. I can't turn my back on that. I can't. You taught me that how to be a hero. And part of being a hero is asking, can I do something to improve the situation? Can I try and improve the situation? I'm young, I know I make mistakes, but part of this investigation, potentially talking to Pulsar about what he knows about the buzz, could give us answers, could tell us exactly what we're dealing with, and tell us if it's going to keep growing with or without my help.
Tabs lets you finish and doesn't really say anything for a moment. And then just like extends a palm, and a holograph displays above it of a recording of what happened in the vault. The moment that, well, you used your moment of truth. The moment you stopped being you on your own.
Mm-hmm.
And you weren't entirely aware of your own body. The feed focuses specifically on, well, Savannah's face. But it is a hollow expression. Hauntingly so. You speak of yourself, but it is precisely my fear that you will lose yourself. This may indeed continue to progress without our involvement, but thus far it has only progressed because of our involvement, as far as any factors we have been able to determine.
That being said, there are a lot of factors we haven't been able to determine. I don't even know half the time what triggers parts of my power to evolve or change. How do we know? I have no way of knowing if it's a mundane stressor. And at least if I'm doing this under your supervision, under my teams, I have people that I know have the power to stop me if something goes wrong. I know.
Are you so certain?
I have to be. I have to put my trust in you. I have to put my trust in them. Otherwise, what hope is there? If there's a loss of control. It's a very bleak way of looking at it.
I have few concerns for the public safety should something transpire. I have much greater concerns for your personal safety.
And there's no one I would rather have my fate in the hands of. Because you have those concerns. because you know enough about me and who I am to be able to shut it down if something happens. Before something takes control and fakes a mask. Because you have the ability to see through that. Because my team has the ability to see through that. If I'm on my own and that happens, what powered individual is going to see through that? Who is going to be able to stop me from being overtaken? Robin, bless her soul, can only do so much.
She actually, like, sighs. Despite the fact that this is a robot body that doesn't breathe.
Exasperation.
I believe I must be frank in this moment. Is this drive to understand your ability in any way connected to your perceived inadequacies? You push yourself in this way because you believe you do not measure up.
No. This drive, I think, is derived from more fear of what this power could become unchecked. Fear of the legacy connected to it. Fear of what it could represent. Bloodbath used the term invasion or infestation in regards to my power. If that is the case, that is a concern. I don't want other people to fall to this if this is what this power does, if it erases people.
And I do not want you to fall to this.
I understand what you were saying. And I can give you my promise that I will fight tooth and nail to stay here, to stay present. And for the moment, I'm succeeding. I will be fully honest with you. My entire team. I will be honest with all of you the second I feel it slipping. But for the moment, there is valid information in what we're doing, valid ways to protect people, not only in regards to this, but in regards to the city, in regards to my team and what they're facing. I don't think I could live with myself if I stood down and let them face all of those horrors on their own. This isn't about insecurity. This is about finding something greater than myself in the mission you gave me, in my team, in protecting the city, in what I'm striving for. I don't plan on letting this erase me. And I trust all of you to listen to me when I say that I'm struggling. And if I get to that point, I promise I will stop. But in this moment, I'm asking you to trust me to understand what my limits are, so I can keep helping people out there. And perhaps if we keep listening and looking for clues about what created me, not only can we rid me of whatever this is, but we can help some very, very sick people perhaps recover parts of their lives and finally get the help that they need.
I will not stop you. But I wish you to know that I do not believe you have my approval in this investigation any longer. My concern is too great.
I don't need you to agree with everything I choose to do. And I appreciate your concern and what that means. And I hear you. I do. But when that thing was in my head, when it was threatening to fully take control, to consume, all I knew was I needed to stop it. And if I gave it connection into this world, this place, there's a potential that I can shut that gate as well.
Please be cautious.
I will. I will submit to any monitoring that you think is necessary. And I give you my word that I will restrict my abilities as best I can, given the situation. But I will tell you that if it comes to deciding on whether to save a life or to continue restricted, I'm going to choose the life.
Understood. Good night, Elytra.
I think, Elytra, there's a bit of an emotional gasp at being called Elytra versus Victoria. And I think before Tabs can fully move, I think Elytra does stand. And I'm envisioning her moving towards the door, so I think Elytra walks up behind her in her automaton body and just hugs her from behind and says, I know it's hard. And I thank you for your concern, as well as letting me make this choice.
There's no sound out of Tabs. But you do feel one of the body's hands just sort of like slowly rise in the awkward way that a simple android body can.
Yeah.
Sort of rest on one of your hands. Then there's this sound. It's hard to tell through the digital distortion. It's just sort of this sharp inhale. This quiet noise of contained emotion.
Yep. I think Elytra's willing to stand like that for a bit. She'll let Tabs go eventually, but I think in this moment, she realizes they both need this comfort in a way. Like, Tabs is very obviously concerned and beyond logical protocols, and I mean, Elytra's incredibly scared. And she probably says, you can be scared. I know I am. I haven't stopped being scared since my power flare, but you've taught me information helps me understand. So I want to try and understand so I can protect people. Because I trust you to protect me.
The Vendra once told me of when daughters went to war. How even as their mothers were proud, some asked them not to go. I did not understand then. I believe I understand now.
I think Elytra just sobs at that point, because I think it's fully clicked for her how Tabs feels about her and how she feels about Tabs. I think eventually she kind of laughs through the tears and says, "It's what moms do. Unfortunately, from what I've heard, you never stop worrying." And unfortunately, you've adopted a very headstrong kid.
Affirmative. I shall Be watching. As always.
I appreciate that. And I'll keep you updated on anything we find.
I am appreciative. Once you're ready to let go in this moment, Abs will leave. The body just like walks out the door. It doesn't like register anyone else in the building.
Bye. HK is just like.
And somewhere underneath Ultra's tower, a deep level surrounded by the nexus of her system, Dabs's prime body reclines a little farther in the interface built for her. And she stares up at the ceiling and tries to figure out why, despite never having anything even resembling tear ducts, she feels like she wants to cry. That's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
I was like, this is either going to go really great or really horrible, and there's no in between.
It's a perfectly functional robot, and you gave it anxiety.
Yep.
Yes, so much anxiety.
We did, in fact, I do think that our entire crew has a really good penchant for giving people anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Various flavors too.
I think we've given Savannah anxiety,
Yes.
Lady Lavender,
Yes.
Give each other anxiety.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
HK's been giving her parents anxiety for a long time.
Mhm.
Less her dad, he's less anxious, but he does, there's still
Yeah.
grandma,
Worries, but he manages it well.
yeah, he really does. And
Every adult in our lives has anxiety in some way, shape,
I think
or form.
Hera probably has anxiety a little bit.
Yes. I would imagine.
Hera
Yeah.
no longer has anxiety about Glory never getting married, though.
That is true.
That was
There
a
might
big
be some
concern, I
anxiety
think.
that she dies before she gets married.
Right.
It'll just
think she'll
transfer
kill
to
Zeus
the
with her
rest
own
of the
bare hands
team
before that happens.
now.
I-
As Hera adopts
We
them.
give each
Honestly,
other anxiety.
Glory might be dead, but that she would pay good money to see that.
Yeah.
Hera beating Zeus to death with her bare hands. Honestly, love it.
We will.
Glory's
if
like,
that
that might be
occurs,
worth the
we
trip
will
back from the
call-
underworld.
Yeah, we'll call Floor just to make sure Glory can witness that.
Glory over on the sidelines. Fuck him up. Cut his dick off.
Beat him with it.
Falls into the ocean. Aphrodite. I'm alive.
God. Oh man. That would create an even more messed up family tree. Somehow.
I mean, it depends on how you view Aphrodite's connection to the family.
Yeah.
Fair.
Fair.
It's one of those circumstances where it's like, is she actually related to them, or was it just kind of a byproduct, you know?
Unclear.
Yeah.
It really is. And a lot of Greek mythology is a little unclear on some important points.
But that's not our discussion at the moment. Our discussion is end of session questions.
I can go first because I feel like mine's obvious at this point. Elytra grew closer to the team, and Tabs is getting that today.
But Tabs has so many emotions. What shift shall I give you? Definitely danger up. We'll say mundane down.
Unfortunately, that does give me a condition.
Were you gonna clear a
So-
condition?
Yes, I did clear one. So
Which one?
I just cleared insecure,
Okay.
and I have angry and afraid marked.
I feel like guilty makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair.
Made robot mom cry.
Yeah,
We did do that.
Tabs is realizing how she feels about Elytra, and she's not happy about it.
Mhm.
She did this to herself.
I have a child now, and
Get
she's a
emotion,
dumbass.
And her friends are all dumbasses.
My child is
She
selfless
has
and brave.
so
and
many
smart,
children
and
now.
God damn it!
It's almost like you raised her that way.
Why did I do this?
I can go next. Both grew closer to the team. Specifically Elytra, because he was like, she had every opportunity to leave and she didn't.
Yep.
I mean, I feel like given that conversation she just had, because she has such faith in her team versus if she were alone facing this, I will say savior up, danger down.
I can do that.
Hell yeah.
And I'll clear a condition. Clear
I was really
hopeless.
wondering if Elytra was gonna bring up Savannah's offer. Because, like, you didn't mention it at first, and I was like, hmm?
I was like, she's not gonna mention it in front of the child. Neko hears that, it's all over the city.
Mhm. Maybe, maybe not. She might save it
For black.
for blackmail later.
Or
You never
it goes
know.
to Black Butterfly, which is even worse.
Yeah, she blackmails Savannah somehow.
Yeah.
A BB could figure it out. If Spooky Fox doesn't figure it out, Black Butterfly will figure it out.
Also,
Anari knows, but Anari knows everything at this point, so it
The
doesn't really
Fox
matter.
is know a lot.
I was also interested to see Thoth, like, immediately springing to Kane's defense there. I was like, yes, yes.
Fall in love with the emo boy.
Unfortunately, Thoth, you are caught between two people who don't much care for each other.
It's an interesting spot because Thoth is definitely like, I should not let people walk all over Luciferus, but also how do I explain things about him without spilling very personal information? So
I mean, that's
Also,
fair.
you know, the frantic speed weeb
Yeah.
who, quite frankly, is not quite in control of herself most of the time.
She's come a long ways, all right?
This is true. This is true.
We are making progress.
You are still,
She
however,
tried
an
to
agent of chaos at heart.
extend. I think what hit her like even worse was she tried to like extend like kindness, and then he was like, "Meh, meh, 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 meh," and she's like, "Fuck you."
Wait, when did she try to extend kindness?
Tarot Town, when they were both like first on the scene
Mm.
to deal with the fire.
Well,
She
it
was
isn't
trying-
Obvious. One of Kane's primary issues as being a leader is that when people don't know what to do, he gets frustrated.
Ah, yeah, no.
Oh boy, is he in a ride with trying to teach Thoth magic.
Mm.
Oh boy. We
Also-
desensitize
time.
him through exposure to the chaos that is this friend group / team.
Mhm.
We
Yes.
don't take orders very well, and we're very confused most of the time.
Yes.
Yes.
Loves Thoth and he likes glory. Elytra, he's mildly afraid of. HK, he's like mildly adversarial with. SP, I don't think he really has an opinion of.
Has that mildly afraid of gotten better or worse since the incident?
Worse.
Yes.
What he said about SP when he talked with Glory was that the costume was a choice, and probably not one he agreed with.
SP's skating under that radar.
He's
Till
like,
Kane
I
has to
act
have
just
more
ju-
than a
doofy
full
enough.
conversation with him. Then Kane's gonna be like, I don't.
And I mean,
Why-
it's also worth noting, HK is very much Agent of Chaos. Luciferous Kane is very much Agent of Order coded.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not. We're like oil and
Bye.
water. We're just
You just
not.
gotta change the system by like carefully taking it apart and putting it back together.
Well,
in a
yeah, he's like,
HK
he's like,
is just taking a sledgehammer to shit.
no, yeah, yeah.
Person.
I mean, he's like, what do we do? And she's like, tornado. Woohoo! And then he's like, that's a choice.
Well, he also didn't have much. He grew up in a very rigid household.
Fair.
But consider when we get him to beat his dad to almost to death with the cane.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
like,
trust me,
we're
I
like
have
giving-
I have a
giving
break
to the
moment
chaos
in mind.
Kane.
I have
Like-
a break moment in mind for Luciferous. I plan it to be glorious.
Your
I'm
knees
excited.
are always broken.
Love it. All right. I can go next. HK grew into her. Well, I would say actually she grew closer to Glory because Glory kind of gave her some props, and also they were drinking a lot of tequila together because the two girls need a lot of tequila to get drunk. Even to get buzzed, they're like probably
That is
downing a
fair.
bottle. So they were just like shot. She's like, "Oh, Glory's upset. Great. We all need a drink. Sounds good.
Oh,
Guess what I have in large supply? Liquor.
booze.
Former bartender.
Right.
She's got a full barb.
Fair. And she knows how to use it.
She does. She does.
Mhm.
So I will say that she grew closer to Glory.
Hmm. This is a bit of a tough one because I have two things I would want to do that don't play nice together. So I think we're gonna go with Savior up and Danger down. Don't think she was entirely sure how this whole body swapping situation would affect everybody, and Savior in the sense of she just kind of wants some time with her friends, and drinking with HK is like a just camaraderie vibe that she's kind of just needed after all that. And Danger down because HK reacted surprisingly well to all this, probably because she switched with GG and not somebody else.
Dude, she would have been so fucked if she had switched with Kane. She'd been like, "This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me." You never stopped.
Glory considered that briefly and was like, I'm glad that didn't happen.
Right. She would have probably been fine with switching with DB.
I think she would have been pissed with Savannah.
Mm. Yeah, probably a little bit. Also,
To be
she
honest.
probably wouldn't have been very great with like controlling his powers.
His powers
Honestly, though, I
suck.
think Savannah would have been great with HK's powers.
I think Savannah would have been a
Zipping
much
around.
better candidate to be walking around in HK's body than May was, to be honest.
Not only
Because
that,
he's
I feel like
probably
he'd have
got a
the
lot
whole-
more body awareness than May does.
I feel like we'd have the whole
She
amulet
doesn't
with
have
everything down
like any
pat.
awareness.
Yeah. No, yeah. May is her own creature.
Oh yes.
She's her own creature. But yeah, so Savior's locked, so it can't change, but it would have been fine if Savior wasn't maxed out.
Fair enough. Well, it's how Glory feels about the situation.
Yeah, she was a savior with that tequila.
Savior in the sense that she wanted her friends.
Well, yeah, and she was just like, "Oh, it's been a rough day for all of us. We had to be another like it was a rough time."
Yeah. Glory doesn't like being out of her body, even though her current body's in a lot of pain a lot of the time. It's preferable to not being able to feel.
Right. Exactly. Or taste
Which-
food, or yeah.
Yeah. For what it's worth, Crow, you mentioned like things to keep the foil relationship going. I think being in Flora's body made Glory want to die even less. Like she's like, oh god, this is horrible. Like I don't want to experience this.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great being dead. You don't need food anymore. Fuck, what do you mean I don't need food anymore?
One of the
It's like-
pleasures of life.
Food is one of the few
I
things that brings
want-
me joy.
Like, I want to be able to feel it when I hold my boyfriend's hand.
Mm-hmm.
And when I hug my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Opposed to feeling it through basically like a fluffy comforter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's not really feeling it.
Mm.
I can go.
Yeah.
Glory is going to grow closer to the team, specifically both HK and Elytra. HK, mostly for the reasons I already stated. She likes hanging out. They make a
Yeah.
good team. They beat up a bunch of guys together. And
That's their jam.
was that the same day? It might have been.
I think.
Yeah,
And
this all happened on the same day.
This
A
was the
very
longest
long
day.
they beat
I
up a
don't
bunch
know,
of
the
guys
gala
together.
over after this, by the way, but
A bunch of chaos happened. And then they got kind of tipsy and were watching other chaos unfold.
I imagine, yeah, this is not quite the order that HK viewed them going out and like doing girls' night, but like all the bases were touched as far as like beating up guys,
I will
tossing
say,
them really
Glory,
far.
being willing to be
Getting-
mildly
getting
messy in front of
drunk.
her friends is, in a way, a step forward for her.
Oh yeah, absolutely. HK lacks restraint, but she's gotten better. Glory almost has too much restraint sometimes. Like, just-
Arguably.
yeah,
Or
I mean,
she swings
just if
wildly between too much restraint and girl, what the fuck?
yeah, that's fair though. HK gets that. Like, I mean, she doesn't do that because I don't know that HK is capable of too much restraint. She's,
I get
Little-
you.
again, order and chaos.
but like she, you know, Glory's not quite as vulnerable with people. She is very supportive as a friend. Like HK
Yes.
has no complaints with like Glory's friendship, but like, you know, it's nice to see Glory get a little bit, just be
Glory-
vulnerable a little better or a little
So
more.
that's fair. Glory considers herself quite vulnerable with her friends at this point, especially compared to like
Mhm.
one of the reasons Floor never got much traction with her is because she didn't really know her when she started trying to pry into things. There was no basis of a relationship for Glory to want to talk to her about anything.
More emotional warm up.
Yeah. For the second part of it, much like Thoth's reason, Elytra could have left them. She could have also not told them that this happened.
Yeah.
And Glory would have been kind of emotionally devastated if Elytra had left them, but she didn't. And something abandonment issues that, to be honest, are mostly
That's fair.
Glory's own fault for having given herself.
But she gave herself abandonment issues.
Kinda.
You know what
Little bit.
though? I could go into a long spiel about how people will often sabotage relationships and give themselves abandonment issues because they'll repeat the wounds of their past. But anyways, I won't do that.
She panicked and wanted to take the pain away from her family, and in that process,
Yeah, that's fair.
Accident.
I mean, the intention was good. She did give herself
maybe.
abandonment
Alright.
issues.
But
That
that's
said,
some huge shifts that happened.
very happy that Elytra stayed, and would hate to see her friends leave.
Yeah. HK is going to increase. Oh, sorry. Do you want to go
Oh,
first?
you can go
Wait,
first.
actually, let me grab
Uh,
it posted before I forget
Yeah.
what action you all say. I was just
Increase
spacing out.
mundane and freak down.
Elytra will do the same savior up, danger down, because she trusts her team. Essentially, with if she loses control, she has she trusts them to see through whatever that blank state bullshit was. And furthermore, she trusted Glory to be able to overpower it because she has already once. So
Ori is not thinking about that occurrence much, but sometimes it just comes back to her and she's like, what the fuck was that?
on whose portion?
Yes. Well, mostly on Glory's side of it, but also yes.
Oh, fair.
She's like, what the fuck happened to me? Anyways. Both of those work. The first one, I can make those shifts. The second one, danger blocked.
I was like, I know one of the ones I just selected was locked, but
Yeah,
I
Cynthia
figured-
had Savior locked, Gloria's Danger locked, and not for good reasons.
And I believe that leaves us with the problem child of the Misfits here,
The problem child, yeah.
SP.
I don't see the problem.
That's
SP is going
part of
to
the problem,
stay
actually.
closer to the team. Specifically Elytra and Moonlighter.
Oh.
Ooh,
Moonlighter was helping him study.
that's true.
They're kind of bros now. That's kind of.
They are slowly becoming bros, whether Moonlighter
Moonlighter's
wants
been
to or
hanging out.
not.
Hanging around enough.
I
that he's
think
like,
that he
I
would
might as well
most
make friends with the
likely-
other guys here.
He would
Or
most
simply
likely
invited to boys' night.
He would most
And he got
likely be
kidnapped.
bros with SP first because I think he probably feels the least intimidated by SP's powers of
Lack thereof.
all of the bunch.
The best power of himboism.
Yeah, he's like I can get down with the himboism.
Plus, there's the whole physical combat aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Moonlighter
Punchy,
is
punchy,
sort of in
kick,
that
kick.
same class of.
He's
like-
in the
Punchy,
jock
kick,
class
kick.
with us.
Yeah.
Doing flips and shit.
Yeah.
One-arm handstands by default.
Yeah, he can absolutely.
I
do a
bet you he
one-arm
can.
handstand.
He could probably do a one-armed handstand with a push-up.
Nice.
was
You know,
debating
has-
doing something different for SP, but I think ultimately Savior up, Danger down, because
And Moonlighter wouldn't automatically have influence, so he just has influence over you now.
Oh, okay. My savior is locked, so.
okay, so not conditions. That's good.
Oh yeah.
It's only tabs giving conditions this time.
Yeah.
It's fine.
If one thing
Tracks.
is locked, does the move still happen?
I'm sorry,
Because my
second.
danger is not locked, and moving danger will give me
Yeah,
a
both
condition.
both labels
Okay.
need to be able to move.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if one of them can't
So-
move, then it doesn't happen.
Perfect.
Savior's
Skating-
locked?
Savior's locked.
Oh, nice.
Skating through life, going into Thanksgiving with no conditions. I was expecting conditions. There's still time.
Yeah, we'll see how things go.
He
But-
just enters the house. Condition.
But that is something for next time. Thank you all very much for joining us this evening. Thank you all for playing. And we will see you all, yes, next week.
Yes.